that
My
was good
next
smoke.
character is a shadow mage.
You're alive. Shut up.
He's planning ahead. He's planning ahead. Okay, so
Well, my next character's a Dwarven Defender. Fuck you.
you guys are currently recuperating in Lindal's magnificent mansion, which's doorway is currently anchored in a completely incomprehensible little labyrinth, and immediately anchored in a room with a very menacing onyx cobra statue. Gave you guys a bit of trouble. Your live guard, who you've taken hostage, is currently in residence in Lindal's suspiciously convenient barred room.
Is he unconscious?
I believe you said you were going to make an effort to make sure of it. However, I believe we broke before I got everyone's view on that.
Okay, well, if he's unconscious, I'd like to make him unconscious, because does anyone here remember my rule with non-unconscious people? Because every time I've tried to take a prisoner who was in any way, shape, or form conscious, he always gets the fuck away somehow, be it a little boy or some fucker we just beat into combat. So, this sucker, yeah, unconscious. Now.
Does that mean
Especially since he's magic.
Make
We established he
every
was
little boy
magic.
unconscious?
Let's knock his ass out.
Here's a question then. Dream Feast, does it work on someone unconscious, not necessarily sleeping?
Yeah, it would. Unconsciousness is treated as kind of a sleep for the purposes of, like, rest, so...
The word
You're considered
sleep
asleep for
only
the
comes
purpose.
up in a few very special places in the SRD, and most of them are spell descriptions. Let me look up Dream Feast.
It does say
Nom, 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 nom,
sleeps, specifically.
I'm not rocking him to sleep, I'm knocking him out. I refuse to, like, baby him.
Well, the thing about unconsciousness is that there are, like, at least 10 or 12 different flavors of it, and some of them are considered sleep. You can slip sideways between them quite easily.
Fine,
And
I whack him in the back of the head.
This guy has been walking with you guys for some time, and hasn't made any overt escape attempts.
He's spying on us. Quickly blind him.
Considering he has nothing to really spy on.
Yeah, good point. It could be... No, there's no way he's reporting to anyone. I fucking... Still don't like any of it, though.
No, he's obviously trying to look into my side by robes. He needs to go blind now.
Well, did they just cause him to go blind by seeing inside your robes? Lol.
Anyways, Dream Feast will work on him if you cast it on him while or before you beat him unconscious. Unless you have a more subtle way of rendering him unconscious.
I was looking for that, but the only thing I could find was symbol of sleep. Which I do not believe we have the components for. No. No, we do
I don't
not.
carry him around, so no.
You can cover him in a wall of stone until he like suffocates enough to pass out.
I'm gonna go with the back end of my blunderbuss until he is knocked out.
Well, powdered diamond and opal worth a total, doesn't say each worth. You could have a fragment of opal in your spell component pouches if you're willing to spend the powdered diamond.
Don't we have 995 worth of powdered diamond?
1,995, yes.
Ah.
The other 5 is up Garazen's nose.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
then we could do that.
Sorry, I forgot to throw an overland flight on there.
No worry, go ahead.
But of course,
Okay.
he also has to be 10 hit die or less.
I don't know if he is actually on that one. He seemed pretty powerful, and I want to keep him knocked out as often as long as possible because he's magic. Fuck that.
I will remind you of the knowledge local based on what you have seen of him and your expert assessments of him that he is a trained sorcerer of no more than 15 hit die.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so he's a sorcerer. Double fuck that. I'm not having him go... He already probably has his spells back by tomorrow, and he's gonna go batshit nuts first chance he gets.
Yeah, do we have any way to does anyone know of any way to keep him out?
Keep him unconscious? No, but I know a sorcerer is kind of like a wizard in which they cannot cast if you've tied them up and gagged them. They're like pretty much helpless to a point.
And taking all his crap.
Assuming he doesn't have like the metamagic, silent, and still feats, which you could just use full round actions to fucking do and screw us. But you know, just there you go. Also, yeah, we did take all his crap, didn't we?
You stripped him of everything that looked useful on him, yes. You still left his clothes on him.
Fair enough.
As for if he had anything secreted upon him, I did have you make a search check. You won't know how effective that was until
He
he
pulls the
either
wand from his bum.
demonstrates something. Yeah.
Well, there you go then. Like I said,
Does
keeping
someone
him
who's
tied up
polymorphed
and
into something
gagged
know
is
what's happened to them?
second best option. The actual best option to deal with sorcerers is break their arms, preferably remove them, and then cut out their tongue. That is literally the best way to deal with a sorcerer. That guarantees they can't do jack shit.
Yeah.
Again, unless they have the two metamagic feats. In
Plus,
which case,
they can't spread
fuck you.
demons. Plus, they can't spread demons to you on their words like that.
You were saying something?
That's warlocks.
Yeah. Is someone who's polymorphed into an object remember what happens when they're polymorphed into an object?
Yes.
Only if that object has senses with which to detect them. You remember your time spent as a plate, but you weren't exactly aware of your surroundings, Lindahl. If, however, you were transmuted into a statue that had eyes and ears, you would see and hear from where you were.
Okay.
Because magic.
Yeah, magic.
Is someone questioning the way magic works?
Not questioning, no.
As long as this guy's knocked out and we give him a dream feast, it'll just have to do that we've up and gagged him. It's really the best option, like I said, unless you want to get, like, brutal on this guy. I mean, if you get brutal on this guy, if he has still and silent feats, it wouldn't have changed anything.
Just make him into salsa. It's worked so far.
The question that
It
always,
would, but we need him alive.
the question that always got me with polymorph any object is, if you turn a pebble into a person and then later turn that same pebble into a person, is it the same person?
Well, according to druids, yes. Because a druid can ask that pebble a question, and though it has very limited ideas, it would have the same ideas. So,
Alright,
yes.
well, in any case, I still have some empty level 1 slots before I go to sleep and prepare again. Ugh, sorry.
Sure.
And that'll be Dream Feast on our poor, helpless guard prisoner.
Who is unconscious?
What you do
Via
is you find a
beatings.
what you do is you
I'm
find a
doing that
pebble.
before you beat him unconscious.
Fine, you do that, then I beat him unconscious.
What you do is you find a pebble, you turn it into a person once a day and befriend it, and then when you go into battle, you turn it into a gold dragon.
As an aside, we should probably figure out how to subdue prisoners sometime along the line. This seems like it might come up again.
Usually you'd use a specialized spell, or I'd use my manacles, the mithril ones, and the mithril fetters, and possibly this greater burrowing bullet when we need to catch them, because we have a whole plan for this.
Right, just saying,
And then we
besides
throw them in
beating
my
their head in.
Oh, like getting them unconscious is your question, or keeping them unconscious?
Either or, whether that be a drop
Spells.
that
That would
puts
be
them to
that would
sleep.
be your guys' responsibility.
I'm a summoner. Mine's limited.
Fleshworm
Someone something
infestation
can
will
do
keep
that.
them paralyzed.
Maybe if the person's a real asshole, we can use Fleshworm Infestation.
I got
Starting
lots
to
of
think.
them.
You guys are the spellcasters. There's a wizard and a cleric. I think between the two of them, they can figure out some way to keep someone unconscious in the least amount of effort. It's kind of their job. My job was more get him to the manacles.
You hear a voice from upstairs. Christ, haven't you people ever heard of just tying a man down?
We did. You're a sorcerer. You don't care.
Stop giving your captors tips.
We already tied you up. What more can we do? Wait, I can go gag you. Hold on.
Do you know what we do to British spies?
You put them in the
So
comfy
you
chair.
won't even tell us that.
In any case, I'm gonna put Dream Feast on him, and then Fulton's going to bed. And prepare
After
the
that,
bells.
well, I make sure the man's tied up, gagged, and unconscious.
Yes, as far as that unconsciousness, could you just, with whatever attack you're going to use to render him unconscious?
Okay.
Like, are you just using the back of your fist, or are you,
No, I have a thing.
rifle butting him, or...
Rifle butting, I just need to.
Just roll me the damage on that twice.
Give me a second.
Good evening, table. How's the research going? You're a good table.
Its response remains wooden.
Fine, don't talk to me, table. Screw you.
I pistol whip him.
Actually, who am I kidding?
Crap.
Wakarok is going to be in here, probably eating food.
And a second time, Garazim?
Bitch, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Thank you.
Man, he's obviously down unconscious. I'm gonna keep getting on him. You're just pretending. I can do this all day.
So, he is now laying on the cot, with his arms tied to the base, to the legs of the cot, and he appears to be unconscious. When are you going to stop?
When I've gagged him and given him a nice slap.
No, I mean, when are you going to stop pistol whipping him?
No, now it's good. Like I said, he's tied. He looks unconscious. I'll just get him now, give him a slap to see if he's actually unconscious, and then move on with my day.
Okay.
Assuming he doesn't wake up to the slap or doesn't react at all in any way, shape, or form. Or, he's tied up and gagged. Even if he was awake, he's not going to be able to cast.
Okay.
I check his hands. If he's holding any like lockpicks, I guess, and then I leave.
Very well then.
I'm gonna go down and eat, drink, smoke, question the universe, go to bed.
Oh, well, that's gonna put a cramp in tonight's activity. D20 PFSRD just reached its page, its view limit.
What does
Did it
that mean?
really?
Oh, nope, there we go.
Oh,
Must have been just a server failure.
okay then.
That's
Tried
what
to
does it
pull
mean
up a
if it-
page view limit exceeded. What?
What does
Oh
that
dear.
even mean?
Only 2 people can view that page.
A lot
That's-
of sites, a lot of web hosts regulate traffic by number of views, not by amount of megs transferred or anything. Because that's pretty inconsequential.
I see.
By the way-
Pistol whip.
Bombard, is your token accurate?
Hell no, I'll give it up. Check.
Shinolar, other than eventually sleeping, do you have anything you want to do this evening? You guys have a few hours before bedtime would normally have come around.
Well, besides listening to Gorzin pistol whip someone.
Yeah, my health completely accurate.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, I had to check everything.
Mm-hmm.
She might wander the mansion a little bit, but she wouldn't really go anywhere out of bounds.
Alrighty. Yeah, the downstairs is pretty much as it looks. The study slash research lab, Lindahl's room, the kitchen, the fountain, the common room, and the foyer. And the upstairs just has a bank of rooms around the spiral stair.
Do you even have a bath?
It's a fairly big fountain.
Okay, no thanks.
Yeah,
Vaulting can create water.
I have prestidigitation. I don't bathe. Sorry.
Wizards, everybody.
Well, then she'd have to summon a cat and have it take care of it for her.
Yeah, you're supposed to. The guests are supposed to clean themselves off in the fountain over here. Yeah.
Ignoring the cameras.
She has good reason not to do that.
And of course,
Also, didn't
Garaz
last-
defaulted.
Didn't last time this come up you summoned some sort of...
Yes.
We summon
Yes.
magical cats to clean us, yes. It was
Yeah, but I
definitely
think,
one of the
I think
weirder
they were
moments.
celestial cats.
Yeah,
or
it's a
something.
Sylvenshi.
No, it wasn't even a celestial cat. It's like a specific kind of magic cat.
Yes, it's a neutral good outsider.
And it uses prestidigitation, doesn't it?
Yes.
That's the story we're sticking to.
It manifests it. It just happens to manifest prestidigitation through its tongue.
Hey, it worked.
Right, so we're just going to gloss politely over that. Let's see here.
Damn, that would be
Bed.
useful.
Shillenar is licked clean by dozens of cats.
I wish I could use Mark of Obvious Ethics on myself.
Yeah. Here, make it into a wand, I'll do it.
I can't actually make wands, unfortunately.
Yeah. How about a magic sword? Does it? I don't know.
Technically, I can make that. That's just not really something you put on a sword.
I'll do it and I'll poke you with the sword and bam.
That's actually not too bad of a spell for keeping track of a of an evil or for you a chaotic prisoner.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's basically a small a minor status spell and a no religion check in order to know alignment. So long as they can't keep up an undetectable alignment while you have them under your in your captivity, that's not bad.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be preparing that anyway. It's a nice spell.
Hmm.
And if we run into our friend the Inquisitor...
It takes a standard action, yeah. Just challenge him with a glove slap and keep your hand in the glove while you do it.
Yeah?
Stop
Alright.
making the Simpsons references so easy for me.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's what all of them are doing in the night. Lindahl, are you doing anything other than take notes and then go to bed?
Yeah, just my normal, well, I spend a couple hours researching before bedtime and then go to bed. Playing around in my chest made of brains.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's only the lid. And you could, if someone only got a glance in here, you could probably convince them it's crushed felt.
Ew.
Someone felt it, anyways.
Alright, so I do have that as a main spell. It's useful.
I just need to make a couple checks here. You can all go ahead and
stuff's in
heal.
there.
You can, you can all heal yourself for the overnight rest.
Hooray!
Okay.
I'm just getting everything done here. Oh, I need to check my domain spell for that one. I do not have my level 6 domain spell prepared. That's actually a very useful domain spell. Hold monster.
Hmm. Christ, this guy's dice is almost as unlucky as some of yous have had.
I'm okay with that.
He's trying to sneak out, and he down the stairs, rolls down them, and lands in the kitchen, hits a giant pile of pots, which explode into noise, and all of us roll 1 on listen checks. And he slowly rises, and we're all just snarling.
He hasn't gotten there yet.
I need to find a way into tricking the Ministry of Adventuring into going after my nemesis, so I can get my +2 inherent bonus to an ability score.
Lindal, could I get you to please roll, because it's your luck that's involved here, a d20 plus 5?
Was that towards me? Sorry, I grabbed
No,
something.
Lindal.
Okay.
Okay. You. And could I get you other 3 to all roll perception checks?
So I have to
I
remember
rolled
if my Eidolon is actually. Oh, I think when I go to sleep, he goes away.
Unconscious, yes.
So yeah, he's not around.
Sorry, I just need to put the last thing in here. That's where it is. And it's a new day, and that turns on. And there you go.
You. This is not going to be particularly great for anyone. Chenelaire, could you please make a will save?
Yay!
Oh boy.
Did we all just completely fuck ourselves on our perception checks or something?
I think
Well-
the prisoner got out.
Nobody set a watch.
No, we didn't. We had him bound, gagged, and unconscious. Sorry if we thought, he might be okay in the prison. Clearly we underestimated the sorcerer. Somehow.
Oh,
My sorcerer would be screwed. For clarification, Gordon does does actually sleep with his gun because he lost it like 3 times now. Fuck that, I'm sleeping with my gun. And in his armor, weirdly enough, because it's light armor, so, yeah.
And he has to make one more.
Lindahl sleeps naked. I dare you to come at me, bro.
Oh, okay, that one is... that's gonna get him. God. Okay. While you guys sleep, the prisoner eventually regains consciousness.
I want to hear about this incredible fucking escape attempt. Go on.
He then proceeded to worm his ball gag free, thanks to a... well, not ball gag, but gag. Worm his gag free so that he could speak. Well, you know, Garazin just used whatever he found lying around Lindahl's house. Ball gag, yep.
Yep, totally. I didn't question it, just better not to.
Anyways, he worked his gag free so that he could do vocal components. And since he was put in a cot and he's still wearing clothing, he could tear a strip of string and peel away a few splinters of the bed in order to get the necessary material components. And after 3 attempts, managed to get the necessary concentration check in order to cast while bound. The cast spell he cast was Unseen Servant, which then proceeded to free him. Then he snuck out of his room, went across the hall, managed to succeed at the knowledge local to correctly infer that the cleric was a cleric, and he knows that the dwarf doesn't have anything magical, so he went to the one who he didn't really know, and managed to successfully cast Nightmare on her in her sleep.
Fantastic.
And then he tripped over a broom on his way out.
Lol.
Rolled a 1 on his stealth. So...
Ooh.
Bam! Damn it!
Shinalar, Garazin, and Fulton, you are now all awake, but you're still lying down in your beds.
I get up, get my gun, I'm covered in armor and have a gun. I go inspect it. I'm a fighter equivalent. I sleep in my light armor and I carry my gun with me at all times.
Yep.
Fulton, unfortunately, cannot sleep in his armor. But he doesn't really need it. He's just going to go out there with his sword and shield. As soon as he's able to get up, anyway.
Shinalar?
Well, she wouldn't really be sleeping in anything revealing at this point, because any of them could walk in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's just gonna go out as is.
Well, you sit up in your bed and you see the city guard who you had captured laying on the floor, face down, conscious, but he's fallen over in your doorway on his way out. Fulton and Garazin make it to their doors at about the same time. We'll just use this north intersection here as the proxy for it. Garazin, your room is to the south of it here, and the spiral stairs down at the north end go to the ones on the lower floor here.
Garazin presumably sees who escapes, sighs heavily, reminds himself to not only beat this man unconscious, but possibly move his arms. Because it's just getting fucking tiresome. Shall we be initiative, or shall I just shoot the man?
You may proceed to just shoot a man if you would like.
I'm gonna shoot the man unconscious now, if that's alright. I have,
unconscious.
Yeah, shooting the man unconscious doesn't seem to work very often.
You'd rather I just use real bullets or salt bullets? The salt bullets have a chance of not murdering him. What do you prefer?
He's on the ground right now, yeah?
I'm fine with murdering him.
Yes, if you guys initiate a surprise round, he has no chance of doing anything other than stand up during it.
Okay, I initiate a
How about
surprise round.
how about Fulton just goes and hits him over the head?
Fine, go do that. You can take this first round of the surprise round.
Go
You
ahead.
go first, wonk him, and if it doesn't work, I'll come over and wonk him.
Bonk.
Roll to hit.
I keep forgetting I can press this button instead of having to right-click the token.
Motherfucker, we beat you once in a fair fight. What makes you think this is gonna work?
Right, it's minus
He has an
4 to make it
unseen
non-lethal
servant now.
damage, right?
Yes.
Well,
You killed him.
hopefully not.
Bitch!
There is no way you did not kill him.
Well, yes, you successfully dealt him the 8 damage necessary to render him unconscious again,
Oh boy.
and the remaining 68 gets applied as lethal damage.
Does he only have 68 health?
Fortunately, he has 75.
Jesus.
He's just kind of dying.
Couldn't just punch him,
I'm
huh?
surprised.
So,
I figured he'd have a bit more magic ready to go if he'd actually been able to get out.
he had no means of healing himself, so he did not before he started sneaking about.
Well, he's unconscious.
He is very unconscious, and if you so much as drop him from shoulder height while carrying him back to his cot or something, he will be dying.
Right. Does healing someone heal the lethal or the non-lethal first?
Both.
Both.
Both. But you could heal 20, maybe 25 damage off of him right now without bringing him above negative, so to speak.
Right, let's check this then.
Just throw a cure light on him, he'll be fine.
Seriously.
I'm thinking cure moderate.
Oh, why would you give him more health? At -1, he'll deal with Clear Light.
Because Fulton is good and now he feels guilty.
I don't feel guilty, fucker deserved it. And we're gonna realize that as soon as, she wakes up and has no rest.
Though actually, now that I think about it, is there a way to tell someone's alignment besides magic?
Technically you can do that with a knowledge local check, but we've never
Right.
done so.
Alright, well, I have a spell for it, so...
Yeah, magic's the only real way to do it. You can only guess if you don't use
There,
magic.
have an aura sight.
And the Nightmare. D10 points of damage, rolled only 2, but that's not really the
Yeah, Nightmare's mean.
first-hand knowledge and has actual presence of the person, so there was a will save modifier of 0 total, and yep, she rolled 1 below the DC.
And the problem is, she doesn't get any arcane spells for the next 24 goddamn hours.
It could be worse.
Yeah, it could have been on Lindahl.
Yeah.
He could have summoned a spectral knife and just murdered people in their sleep.
Begin the stabbings! He would have
Be
gotten her
next
down
time.
to all of half her hit points before he come charging in and kicking her his ass. It's a spectral knife. She has 176 health. She'll be fine.
In any case, casting Aura Sight, and I am giving him a Cure Moderate Wounds, which is a second level spell, I believe.
Unless he's
Correct.
evil, in which case it's inflict.
Well, no, he'd have to be undead for that.
As far as the in-character standpoint, how much of this would she be aware of it?
Having a bad dream right
She
now.
will have woken up, and she still has only the spell slots she did the previous day. She does not feel rested, and she remembers lots of terrifying visions in her sleep, although they are quickly fading.
Most of them involve Gorazin and a lack of clothing.
There, he heals for that.
Alrighty.
Now, she'd still be unconscious if that was the dream.
And he does not return to consciousness.
And I'm burning
Okay,
that
this
as, an inflict,
time-
as a Cure Moderate, not the actual Inflict.
Yep.
I healed you.
converting.
Now die! Hold on, I'm gonna make sure this bastard can't cast anymore. I'm sick of this crap.
Hold on. Orosite, is he good or evil?
He is lawful.
Just
That would
lawful
mean
neutral?
neutral then.
Alright.
Where the hell is it? Alright, hold on. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I'm gonna do this without, like, pissing you off.
I am going to be casting 2 spells here because I reset too early. I know I cast them yesterday.
No worry.
So.
Okay, step 1, I'm gonna break this man's hands. Fulton, are you against this? I mean, I don't like having to do it, I'll be frank there, but he's already proven, like, his ability to just get out if he wants to, so I gotta break his hand.
Remember that he believes you guys are criminals.
I believe he just got out and started magicking our allies. Fuck
I've been
that.
trying to find a way to convince him otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you have an idea? Because I don't. There's no way to convince stupid
By the
people
way,
of these
there's a
kind of
very
things.
angry-looking cloaked figure walking up, ready to kick him.
Help yourself. Go for the nuts.
Yeah, he's not stopping her from doing that, since she was the one directly affected.
Yeah, good. No, go to town.
Just don't
Lindwall,
kill him.
by now, one of your unseen servants has come to wake you given the commotion upstairs.
Sire, the guest's begun beating on another guest.
I mean, she's literally just kicking him, so there's no chance of her actually doing much here. This is frustration.
Fucker.
Do they have it under control?
Well, the one being kicked is
The
being kicked in
servant
nuts.
signs that there's one man on the floor breathing and three other guests who are gathered around him, shouting about him.
Things should be fine. Yeah, if the man in the prison escapes again, make sure to come get me before this kind of thing happens next time.
We shall endeavor, Master.
Okay,
You
good
move at the
night.
speed of light, you better feign never.
Yeah, the D20 roll I had, the D20 at +5 I had you make earlier was your unseen servant's perception to notice the guy sneaking about upstairs.
I had like a million of them. How could they not notice?
I don't know, I presume they all
That's
sleep
why
in the
you
same
had
cupboard.
+5, not +0.
They're all swarming the place.
Right, so, Fulton.
There's
Yeah,
something
sorry,
I can do.
indicator. Fulton, lad, there ain't a whole lot you can do about sorcerers that don't involve bodily harm. That's just how it is. Or at least with a wizard, I can just, take their shit and you're done. But here, with sorcerers, you gotta get rough.
There is one thing I can do. He's gonna be out for a while, right?
Yeah.
Considering how hard you hit him, I hope.
Yeah, that love tap to knock him unconscious left a pretty deep gouge.
He may have lost an intelligence point.
As an aside,
Oh my god, take him to the hospital. He's bleeding.
if I summon spiders and they use web on someone, does the web last after they're dismissed?
Yeah, the web lasts for its duration.
However long the web lasts in those spiders.
Hold
Mind
on.
you, it only ties him up as well as the spider's CMB, and
It's
Garazan's
mostly
is
for
probably better.
psychological effect.
Well, hold on. Fulton is going to be
Spiders.
casting for a while, but what I'm going to be casting is this.
Summon
Sick of your
Flock.
shit. Magic compulsion.
Oh, so when I do that, it's evil.
Yes, you can pose people to do horrible things.
Yes, he's only being told, do not escape.
Okay, that's dumb.
Okay, what do you
something
want?
more- No, don't escape. Doesn't mean, oh, okay, I won't escape. I'll just kill you all.
Yeah,
Anyway,
let's
seriously.
I don't think he's
Dumb.
capable of that.
He
fucking
got a nightmare
tried.
off on her. Of course he's capable. How about don't leave your cell door, don't use any kind of arcane or divine magic in any way, shape, or form, and,
Well, this is why I wonder about.
Sit in
Like,
that
what's
cell
the
and be
wording
quiet
on
till I tell
keys?
you not to.
is there a limit on the number of, like, things we can tell him not to do, I guess? Don't think there is.
It's
So,
a magical command to carry out some service or refrain from some course of activity.
if I have to pick only one thing, I say you never use arcane magic again. Period. Done.
It doesn't
You're
work
done.
like that. It's a day per
No.
level or until discharged.
The easy thing is, sit in your cell until I tell you you can move.
That could work. I mean,
How
you can
about
still
just the
use
sit in
magic
your cell
theoretically,
part,
but
because the spell handles until I can tell you part of it.
Mm-hmm.
so we can just say stay in your cell and use no magic.
Yeah. Sit in your cell, shut up, and don't do anything until I come back.
Let's just stick with sit in your cell and don't use magic.
That seems the most safe thing. Yeah.
Don't do anything, and then he stops breathing.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking.
It is a 10-minute casting time, however.
I don't
mind
think he's
me.
going anywhere for 10 minutes.
I'll just keep doing that for 10 minutes. How about that?
Alright, you kick him, inflicting 1 non-lethal damage, and then you kick him, inflicting 1 non-lethal damage, and
Please don't kill him with your kicks.
eventually all these kicks to his shins will accidentally get him right in the rib, and he'll
Okay.
start bleeding to death.
So the specific guess is sit in your cell and don't use any magic.
Yes.
Roger that. And regular gaze.
Actually, no,
no
I'm not going
save
to use
throw.
the word sit. I'm going to use the word remain. He can
Okay.
stand up and walk around if he wants.
Already.
If he finds a way to take this cell with him, we'll get on him.
How we just break his legs?
I'm thinking about it. I was going to ask Fulton if it's okay if I break every single one of his limbs and cut out his tongue.
Absolutely not.
All right, then. There you go.
Which dependent mind effect.
As long as I have to settle with tying each limb
It does
to
not
a
have
different
a saving
thing.
throw.
Yep, I know.
What I'm going to wind up doing is tying each limb to a separate thing, and then either beating him again, but more thoroughly, using someone else's CMB or something a bit more less likely to be usable. And I'm 99.9% certain Lindahl has chains in his dungeon, so I'm going to use those instead of rope this time. Screw him being comfortable.
You don't need to tie him up anymore.
I'm gonna anyway.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because I'm not letting you.
Why not?
Because I'm good.
What does that have to do with being tied up?
He's already magically he has magical compulsion on him to not do anything in his cell but like walk around.
When does that wear off? What happens if it does? And can he resist it in any way, shape, or form? And if he
The
does
only thing that
resist it, what
resists
happens?
it, the only thing that resists it is spell resistance, which I would know.
Well, how
if he
long does it
had.
last?
15 days.
Okay, and
Actually,
what
no,
if he
17
tries to do
days.
the thing? So the game compulsion, so he can't choose to not be compulsed or whatever it is. Can't like
No, he
break
can
the
prevent
gas
it to do
willingly?
it from, like something else, and then he takes penalties each of his ability scores.
Okay, so he can't willingly do it himself. Someone else could make him do it, but like that'd be a different thing.
He has to do this.
All right, never mind. If you're that confident in the ability, then all right, I'll leave it alone. Just
It's what he does.
it's gotten out once already.
You know, that spell's broken. If a DM really wanted to break a game, he'd just make a dungeon full of mages that know that.
Yeah. No saving throw is the broken part, and any HD.
Doesn't it take forever to cast though?
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot of fights. They're gonna have the wizard stand in front of you for 10 minutes going.
There's ways around that. There's spell completion items and crap.
We've also
Yeah.
diddled around in puzzle rooms for over 10 minutes pretty easily.
Yeah.
Anyways, you seem to have effectively planted your waterfowl in his mind. He remains unconscious, however.
Yeah, just debating whether or not to heal him more.
Throw him in his god. He'll heal naturally.
Yeah, he
Rate
will
of one
actually
hit
be
point
out
per
for
day.
quite a while, so let's go put him back in the cell.
He is placed back in his cell.
Shut the confounded door, lock the confounded door, march my ass back to my bed, and curse everything as I sleep with my gun.
I do find it funny this all happened with Fulton in his sleeping clothes.
I'm not wearing boots. That's about the only difference for me.
No difference with me. I sleep in what I wear.
Considering usually it's a helmet and heavy armor on, it's kind of a difference.
So am I. The difference is mine is light.
And now I'm picturing Fulton, the orc, sleeping in Ninja Turtle pajamas.
He so is. Donatello's.
I could see it.
As long as it's not the new one.
Where did he get it?
He's a
Unlimited
cleric,
wish,
he has magic.
why else?
Yeah.
Okay. The last few hours. The last few hours before the great clock in Limdal's mansion chimes the 8 a.m. hour pass. Shinolar, you still feel tired, and you don't feel like you've got all of your physical faculties, never mind your magical ones.
Yay, time to be grumpy.
Now the good news is you still do get back your class feature, like your summon monster, but you don't have back those couple spell slots you spent yesterday.
Right.
Lass, you want to smoke? Offers the pipe.
Mm.
Make you feel better when you can't get any rest.
Mm.
I forget, is Shinolar a half-elf? I know she's drow, but...
Technically, you could guess.
Mechanically, she's yes,
she's a half-elf
just a
mechanically.
half-elf.
Okay, right. Because elves are immune. Just wanted to make sure there.
Mm-hmm.
Fulton will not be leaving his room at this time until he has his armor back on.
Well, I'm assuming we're all sitting around eating breakfast or something.
Who needs to eat?
Me! I like...
Fulton will eat. He has a ring of sustenance, but food still tastes good.
Seriously. I mean, think about it in real life. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool if you could go without eating, but you'd long to now and then.
If you eat when you have a ring of sustenance on, does it make you feel full, or you just not feel anything?
I presume it makes you feel... I don't think a ring of sustenance ever makes you feel full, or even, like, it just doesn't make you feel hungry, you know? You're just always neutral.
No, nothing stops you from eating with one on.
I've always read it as it keeps your bloodstream well stocked.
You can eat with one on, you just don't need to.
Bacon. Love fried bacon.
So, we can't do anything with this Dagger of Time stop, unless...
Well, there's plenty you can do with it. Like I said, I think he can be fine, as long as someone more physical than I kicks and just starts swinging at the thing. As long as you can damage it with a dagger, it's a dagger, but...
Well,
you got some
what I
muscle
mean
behind
is,
you.
even if I were able to go and kill the golem, we still can't do anything with the dagger but put it down again.
You don't know that. We haven't killed it yet. Maybe the dagger's tied to the thing.
It's possible killing the golem breaks the curse on the dagger.
Yeah, it could be a very specific kind of scenario. Like I said, it definitely has a strong interaction there, so like as not, defeating the creature is part of the purpose.
Right.
It's also
My only other
possible
idea
that
was
it
stick
will
our
destroy
head
the
inside of its
dagger.
mouth while it's, unmoving. Just see the thing inside.
I would
No one
rather not
wants to-
stick my head inside of a golem's mouth.
I offered to say the little flying thing should do it. Everyone's like, eh.
Leave him out of this.
Well, I could use one of my unseen servants, but they can't leave the mansion, so...
So there you go, then.
See, what we do is we move the onyx statue into the mansion.
I don't think it fits in the front door.
Actually, that's not a... That's a plan. I can reshape the mansion to fit it.
I can't lift it. I don't think Fulton can lift it either.
Well,
The giant
Behind it
onyx
and
golem,
push.
it's gonna weigh a bit.
We can't
I'll get
interact
behind
with
it
it,
and
right?
push.
We tried
Oh,
doing it.
right,
It
it's
just
locked
also-
in time.
That would be the other problem, right? Bacon. Offer she some bacon.
grunts. He takes it.
No, not grunt. Oink. Very different animal.
Boy.
I don't know, pig's grunt. So, what's our plan for that Thursday? I'm thinking it's best if Fulton just takes the dagger and stabs the damn thing to death myself.
Dagger in one hand, sword in the other, lots
Go
of
to
magic in between.
Don't bother with that, it's a golem, just stab.
Magic on myself.
Alright, then fair enough. Keep in mind the statue itself I mean, it was clear from the fact that it turned him into stone, but it doesn't, like, do that with, like, touching or anything. No, it casts magic. Like, it's not just, I don't know what kind, you don't expect me to know, but it doesn't just, basilisk you, it actually casts.
Yes.
So, there you probably also be physically imposing, but, what can you do? Thinking of, Fulton, how good are you at not being grappled?
At the moment, speaking mechanically, his CMD is 44.
And, well, you probably want to think about getting freedom of movement on yourself, is my point. It's a big fucking snake, it's probably going to go for that. It couldn't on me because, well, ring.
Why don't you just let him borrow your ring?
That works too, I just don't know if he has other rings he needs to be wearing, or that kind of thing.
I do actually have 2 different rings already.
See? So if he can just cast it, it kind of just saves time.
It's a 4th level spell.
You need an amulet of the mummy.
What's it do?
Lets you wear a 3rd ring in your amulet slot.
Ah.
Oh, that's irritating. Does anyone else have freedom of movement? Because 4th level spells is like the one I don't have empty spell slots for.
I don't have it.
Alright, well, pick a ring you don't need as bad, and I'll pass you mine.
I get around the need for it with my teleportation school powers.
Yeah.
Well, Fulton would generally get around it just by being, tough and have a really good CMD, but honestly, against the snake, you're better off with the ring.
That's odd. Something seems off on my sheets. Because my 2 rings are a ring of sustenance and a ring of protection plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a deflection bonus of 4.
Well, ring of deflection isn't going to give you... The deflection doesn't stack, so, if you're
I know,
deflection...
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Where am I getting the 4 from?
Probably your shield?
No, that's sacred bonus.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
My traffic cone's wearing a Santa hat.
This is
I just
odd.
noticed this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure where this plus 4 is coming from.
I spent a whole bunch of time trying to figure out where my miscellaneous bonuses on my init were coming from. Then I realized I had improved in it.
Well, there's no particular feats besides dodge that give you... Well, actually, there is no feat that gives you a deflection bonus to AC, period. Because everyone would have it.
Not really. Feats that can be replaced with items are pretty stupid to take.
I don't know, having a low level ability depends on how much exactly AC you'd get out of it, like how much deflection. I don't know about you, but having like a +3 deflection or even a +2 deflection is worth a lot of money at low levels, so
I mean, is this just a typo? I don't know where the hell this is coming from.
You might want to look into some of the items that do one thing, because sometimes things like the Jingasa of the Fortune Soldier, for example, do things besides the obvious one thing you remember.
I do not actually have one of those.
I know. I'm just there's a lot of stuff that have named
Yeah.
like that. Like remember, oh, my
The
I don't know what's
Jingasa
on
is
my
an
app.
insight bonus.
Yeah, I know. That's an example of stuff it does besides the obvious. Oh, I stop a crit once. It's like you will remember the fact you'll always the crit thing, but you won't always remember it has that small bonus to AC. That's my point. Like my Sash of the War Champion, it does one specific thing, but it might do something else. I can't remember at this exact moment. Some stat.
Wait, we got it.
Good.
Is it that half-orc trait? No, that's a saving throw bonus.
Like how cheese tastes delicious and makes your bones strong?
Not
A little
quite.
tiny. No. Not at all. You fail.
I really don't know where this is coming from. Like, there's nothing on my sheet that gives a deflection bonus besides that ring.
Maybe a typo. Are you sure it's just a +2 ring? It could be a +4 ring, and you just,
I'm pretty sure it's a +2, because I usually get rings last, besides a ring of sustenance.
I got nothing for you then. If it's not your shield, I really can't think of anywhere it's coming from. Or is it some class thing? Like, while wearing this, you have this kind of scenario?
No?
Okay. Well, it's a mystery you can puzzle out.
Right, for now, I guess I'll take the deflection bonus off my sheet entirely, because yes, I would like Garazen's freedom of movement ring. That would be helpful.
I pass it to him for now. I already have a deflection ring bonus, so I'll just, I don't know, play tiddlywinks with his ring.
And I can make you as big as the snake if you want.
I have spells for that already.
Yeah, he's a cleric. He'll just buff himself to Jesus and back.
So my AC should go down by 4 right now.
Yes.
There we go. Alright, so got Garazen's freedom of movement ring. That, besides buffing, which can be done out there's nothing else I need to prepare.
I'm as set as the rest of you are.
Well, let's go
Well,
watch
it's more
Fulton
than
kill a
some.
snake.
You mean watch Fulton disappear, and then suddenly a dead snake appears? Alright. I'm bringing the
back here. Yep, back here.
No.
Also, are you guys leaving the prisoner in his room?
He's gassed. He's about as good as it's gonna get. I mean, we might want to leave him
As long as
food,
it's not gonna kill him with the mansion vanishes or something.
The inside
Well,
servants
just-
will take care of feeding him. You don't need to worry about it.
Alright, there you go then. Problem solved.
Not like
And-
I care.
And
I
Shilar,
understand.
do you want to summon a Lakarak before going out, or
Could she
You should. There
stand
might
his...
be bandits out there.
There could be bandits out there.
Whatever. She'll go ahead and do it. He's pretty useful for this sort of thing.
There's always
Alright.
bandits.
Honestly, going into combat, though,
Uh-huh.
I don't always want him there.
yes?
I'm wondering right now if this would even work, because Fulton's shield does have the animated property. I don't know if it would go along with him into the time stop bubble. Hmm.
As long as you're holding it. I
Well-
wouldn't animate it while you're in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he does not need to be holding it to get the Vindicator shield bonus, so his AC just goes down even more because he loses 6 to it now because he's not actually holding his shield.
Mm-hmm. And I'm double checking the terms of animate. I'm fairly sure it's still counted as being wielded by you, even though it's loose.
I don't know about the animated shield, like, is it dancing? Because, yeah, that's how dancing works, so if animate works like dancing.
right. Animated is the armor version of dancing.
Yeah, okay, so it will get exactly like that, yes. For all intents and purposes of its shieldiness, it's going to treat itself as if he was wielding it. Same as would work with a dancing weapon. That's why fighters really want the damn things. 2 full attacks in a round. Whee!
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to have it come with me, but I need one hand for the dagger and one hand for the sword. I don't know if this would work in the time bubble.
It does kind of have to be touching you for it to work, but I don't know. Like I said, anime does kind of... I guess it depends on how strict it means by touching. And how magic interacts with more magic. No, I think the question we're all looking at right here is, does his animated shield, which bobs around floating behind him, still work within the time bubble?
That's an excellent question.
Considering
Yeah,
your,
Experimentation would teach.
considering your bullets got about 15 feet out before there was a problem, I would say yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
your
bullets are
bullets,
also traveling really
Yeah, and it's a
fast.
move
right, but
action
your
to
bullets
try
could
it,
suddenly
so-
become not part of the time field when they left your gun.
That's true.
Yeah. So it has some leeway. And unlike my bullets, the big shield itself is actually totally magical, so it's no reason to say. And plus, it's animated, so it is considered technically wielded by you, so I think the magic might just overcome itself. If that makes any damn
Alright, let's
sense.
see. Okay, I'm gonna have to cast these 2 spells really quickly because they're both round per level durations. And then just
Alrighty.
immediately grab the dagger.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna put you into initiative just so that we have a round tracker.
Alright, so
On round 1,
first round will be casting. Where is it on my list? Yes, Righteous Might.
and this one sends you to large.
Yes, it does. I get a +4 size bonus to Strength and Constitution, and take a -2 penalty to my Dexterity, and I get a +2 enhancement bonus to my Natural Armor.
Okay.
That might be righteous.
Yeah, and all equipment I wear or carry is similarly enlarged by the spell. Okay, good.
Okay.
Can you move me over here? I want to be further away from him. Thank you.
Do you want me to edit the ability scores?
Yeah, that will affect your macros. If you update ability status, those are the ones actually used. Ability scores is actually just a storage spot where you can copy everything in that field and paste it into ability status to reset things.
Okay. Now I'll go ahead and edit an ability status. So this gives me a +4 to Strength and Con, -2 to Dex. Okay. Okay, that'll do that. That is a round per level, I believe. Yes.
Because the dagger starts stabbing.
No, I still have more things to cast.
For the love of God, man.
Hey, I'm fighting a giant golem here. I'm not taking any chances.
I was fighting a guy in Gollum there, and I would have won if I didn't have dagger.
On round 2,
On round 2, it's this good one again.
Race of the Champion.
I'm now a paladin.
What's a paladin?
There we go.
Hey.
Don't everybody
another
trip
round
over
per
each
level.
other getting to that joke.
Hmm.
Detect evil spell-like, immunity to disease.
Someone has to throw it out, and I'm doing it.
Lay on hands once as a level 8 paladin. And smite evil once as a level 8 paladin.
And charisma bonus to all my saving throws.
Yes, which is...
A +5.
Jesus, yep, that'll help.
you want me to edit that in, or just...
That's fine as it is. Just
Alright.
keep it in mind. Alrighty.
There's a non-spellcasting thing I have to do.
Yes.
Which, I think it's a move action, actually. It's the same round. Let me just go get to the Holy Vindicator page. That is not helpful, D20 BFSRD.
It's more helpful than the hero one.
True.
Not a high bar.
Yes, the Stigmata. Yeah, it's move action now, so that can be done during the same round.
Okay.
And it will start bleeding for 4 damage, I believe, still. Yeah, half the Vindicator's class level. Take 1 count of it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And that will apply to...
Damn it, it's one of those DBZ episodes where the guy just spends the whole fucking game power-upping. I'm gonna go watch fucking, I don't know, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Tell me stop screaming at the statue.
I should remind you.
You leave
once...
Goku alone. He needs 5 episodes to power up his spirit bomb.
This isn't
I
even
should
Goku,
remind
this is
you,
fucking
we once
Vegeta.
spent a whole session doing nothing but plan what spells we would be casting in the last 5 rounds before you guys took to the air and made a mad dash across the valley to Jubilex's tower.
Hey, at least in that scenario, we're fighting a massive, demon prince. I like to think that's warranted. He's fighting a Cobra statue. Get it on with it, man.
Alright, I'll be getting a bonus to... Let's go armor class.
You're attacking a
Alrighty.
fucking giant ooze citadel with a fucking ooze god in it. I like to think that's warranted. That makes sense.
So, plus 4... Actually, is that a sacred bonus? Does that stack with the Vindicator shield?
Sacred bonuses don't stack. No, it's just the highest one. It works like
Yes,
deflection
but he
bonus.
was asking
just
what type it is.
Oh, well, did you just say it was sacred? I don't
It
know.
Yeah,
Stigmata
okay,
is
so that's not going
yes,
to
it
armor
is a
class
sacred
because
bonus.
I already have a plus 9 sacred bonus.
You're good
Yep.
there.
Then I will put it to weapon damage rolls. Screw it.
Okay. Oh, and what are the exact attributes of your sword?
Let me check. It is a plus 5 holy adamantine falcata of speed.
Okay, thank you. Round 3.
Grabbing the dagger.
With sword still sheathed, or
Sword
and-
out.
sword out, and
Shield is on his back.
okay. All right. You look to the others, take a deep breath, lean forward, grab the dagger, and silence surrounds you. You find yourself in a haunting realm where the light flickers at the edge of shadows, and shadows seem to be winning out. And you can see that there is nothing moving except yourself and the breathing sides of the Cobra statue, which you are eye to eye with at the very least.
Haha. Alright, was that a standard to grab the dagger?
It loses you your whole round due to the shock of transfer.
Okie dokie.
The serpent stares at you expectantly, and you hear it whisper.
Right. Gotta spend a move action to try and activate the animated shield.
You need to be holding it to do that.
Oh, lovely. Alright, screw it then. Let's just attack the thing. That's what we're here for.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, giant versus giant snake. Let's see this go.
Alright, I get a plus 4 temporary damage mod. Alright, yeah, that'll do it.
Have at thee, spawn of evil!
There's the speed. Iterative 1.
Right now it's just you're getting the initiative up on it, so just the standard action.
Oh, okay. Well then, the first one.
You may have been prepared, but it is no less. Alright, so 5 to Ace, Earth. Okay, and it is going to respond appropriately. Do you have any spell resistance?
Yes, 19. Not the highest, but
Um, he auto passes it. Okay.
Mhm.
Fort save, pretty please.
And add 5 to that.
Add 5. You feel a wave of hostile magic wash over your armor and be dispersed about you.
Okay, so is it my turn? Okay. Is it evil?
It does not appear to be.
Okay. So smite evil's out, unfortunately. Alright, well magic doesn't work, so I'm gonna keep hitting it.
Okay.
Fun.
Nice.
Yowza.
Here's the speed.
Well, at least you got a 7 that time.
First iterative. Second
That's a
iterative. Aww.
It's a golem. Not like creating the damn thing anyway.
True.
You're just whacking the thing. I mean, I'm all on board for you
Yeah, that's
creating
all
the
my
shit out of
attacks,
something,
actually.
but
I only have 4 attacks total.
I don't think golems are automatically immune to crits anymore.
I don't know. It's construct, isn't it?
As they have no discernible anatomy,
Yeah, you can hardly stab it through the heart or anything.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm running with here.
Yeah, unless something says it's immune to crits, it isn't. And constructs aren't automatically immune to crits anymore.
You really sure of that? That sounds dumb.
I'm just double checking. Give me a moment.
Yeah, immunity to crits was removed from a lot of crap.
I'm okay with that, considering that undead can be crit now and such, but...
With undead, it still made sense because you could, it's still a body. It still has weaknesses. Yeah, stabbing the heart won't do crap.
A golem has a head and crap too.
Not really the same.
I mean,
a
I guess
golem made of blood,
technically
for
you can
example.
aim,
Like, what the fuck are you supposed to
joints
crit
on
there?
A humanoid golem, but
I'll give you that, but this is a snake golem, and B, what if it was like a blood golem made
I
of
don't know.
blood?
Structures have weaknesses in them. It wouldn't be that different for an animate structure.
Yeah, constructs are only immune to bleed, disease, death effects, necromancy effects, paralysis, poison, and sleep and stun. So unless it says it's immune to crits, it's not.
Just double checking the specific creature type now.
Constructs are not at risk of death from massive damage. I mean, the rest of us are.
Yeah, massive damage is an optional rule where if you take more than a certain amount of damage in a single turn, you run the risk of dying.
yeah, he's gonna obliterate it. Like, I don't know, if you're a level 1 character and you get hit by a meteor swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been using massive damage rules.
No.
For fairly obvious reasons.
Oozes are pretty much the only creature that's automatically immune to crits anymore. Actually, even that doesn't say it is. But most
All right.
most
You-
oozes themselves say it.
You lay some pretty some pretty
I guess I'm just
titanically.
immune to sneak attack still, or I don't fucking know anymore.
Let him talk.
Sorry, I'm busy trying to figure this weed out.
You lay some pretty titanically massive blows right across the golem's jaw. You seem to be putting cracks into its material. Okay. It's hmm. Yes. A handful of other things that are also precision damage, like the charge. One of the bonuses that anyone charging gets.
It's the reason why a lot of super sneak attack focused builds don't often have a good time. Unless you go with, like, the Shatter Defenses feat or something.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, Fulton.
Hmm?
How intimately aware of the spells currently on you are you?
To a fair amount, I suppose. Oh, you're dispelling. Okay.
Of
This
course
thing
he
doesn't
is.
have too many tricks, and unfortunately, you guys gave it enough time to get all its powers back.
Yeah.
Also because we need to give him all his powers back.
Yeah.
So, here is a Greater Dispel, which is going to... Where's the caster level check? Alright, and I'm just going to subtract 11 from this to tell... So the roll will tell you directly what caster level it is targeting. And it rolled poorly.
Cast level 11, huh? Okay.
Yeah, it got a 3.
Well, that's not gonna hit any of the things I casted myself.
Correct.
Yeah, might get some of your items though.
Yeah.
I want to file through it. The ring will be immune. Oh, wait, no, it won't. Sorry. The ring I gave you will now be immune. Yes.
Yeah, the Ring of Freedom of Movement's caster level 7.
Yeah, what order does it go in, though? Is it highest
From
first?
high to
Highest to low.
So try and look at
okay.
your highest.
A Ring of Protection or a Cloak of Resistance are really low level too.
We did determine that a +5 one though will be immune.
No,
Yeah, I have a Cloak of
No.
Resistance +5.
Did we? Something was
Right.
immune on me. That was +5.
Rings and cloaks are the same caster level no matter what level they are.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
Yeah.
that.
Alright,
Even I
so
agree
it's not
that
gonna...
seems silly, but yeah.
It's not gonna hit his armor or his weapon because he made those himself.
Yeah, fair
Okay.
enough.
At what level?
Yeah, they still have
He
a
didn't
caster
technically
level.
exist before this level.
The reason you would make those at the lowest caster level possible for the enchantments on them is because the cost of material is based on how much is based on the caster level you use.
Hmm.
So people usually do the minimum on items.
Right.
Yeah, so-
time to
so
go
like
check
with-
that.
Yeah, so like with a Ring of Protection, you can make a level 20 Ring of Protection if you want. It jacks the price up considerably.
Okay, creating magic weapons. Okay, your caster level must be at least 3 times the enhancement bonus of the weapon, and it is a +5 weapon.
So 15, no problem.
That has the same thing for armor, I believe, but I'll double check it. Yeah, same thing.
Okay, good.
So, armor
That's
weapon
The only
are 5.
reason it would the only
That's
reason
not
it
the
would be
armor's
higher.
caster level, though.
Pardon?
That's not the armor's caster level. That's spelled out in magic weapon. Caster level for a weapon. A caster level for a weapon with a special ability is the special ability's caster level unless the enhancement bonus is higher.
Yes. So it is not going to be lower than 15 here.
Because both weapon, shield, and armor are all +5 caster level. +5 enhancement bonus, I mean. So,
Okay.
those are all fine.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the next highest caster level I have? My Greater Rod of Extend spell?
Which is?
I don't actually know yet. I'm trying to find where it is.
Mm-hmm.
This one he did not make.
Caster
so-
level 17.
Okay, so not that.
No matter which kind of Rod of Extend spell you have, so that's nice to know.
Yeah. Let's check the Headband of Mental Prowess.
What
That is
level
caster
it?
level 12.
Yep.
Keep looking. Alright, the Amulet of Natural Armor +5. Yeah, that's caster level 5th.
Okay.
Cloak of Resistance +5. Did we agree that was immune or not immune?
The cloak?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's just the lowest possible level. If it's a +5 one, so no, it's not immune. Same with +5 rings and yada yada yada.
Alright, so
On
yeah,
the flip
that's
side, that
caster
does
level
mean they're like
5th.
really low level, so you know, low on the list of things.
That's why they're so cheap.
Yeah. So, checking this really quick.
A caster level, yeah, a caster level 20 Cloak of Resistance +5 would cost you 100,000 gold.
Yeah, I got better things to spend that money on.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it looks like it might be hitting the handy haversack.
Which is at?
Cast level 9th.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, yeah, if it hit it, it wouldn't do much more than your stuff all flies out of your backpack everywhere.
It
It'd be kind
could-
of funny.
It would turn it into a normal backpack, which is filled with your stuff, which could potentially break your haversack.
Yeah.
What's in your haversack anyway?
I don't think there's actually
Probably
that much.
everything.
Okay, there's a Greater Rod of Extend spell, some Incense of Meditation, ink pen and ink, a journal, a holy text, cleric's vestments, and a cleric's kit.
Yeah,
That's actually not all that much.
if that happened to my robe, it would blow out my pockets.
Yeah. People have come out of my robe.
Aside from that, all the rings and cloaks and amulets at the same caster level. Right, what is my tunic of careful casting? That's caster level 3rd, so that's gonna be last to get hit.
Hmm?
And the last thing to check, the Death Watch eyes. Are caster level 1st.
Okay.
So there's the handy haversack, then the Ring of Freedom of Movement.
Yep.
Then
Then
there's
Cloak
three
of
other
Resist.
things that are all at cast level 5th.
Oh, what 3? I've only got 2 here. I've got the Cloak of Resist, Amulet
Oh,
of
actually, he's
Natural
not
Armor.
wearing the Ring of Protection, so yeah.
There we go.
If it's on his person, though, it can still be affected.
Yes. But no, we gave it to Garazin to play
Oh,
to
okay.
use as a dreidel.
Alright, so the handy
shit.
haversack. What?
Oh, Shin, you win again, potato pancake.
Alright, so the handy haversack, the Ring of Freedom of Movement,
Your Cloak
Actually-
of Resistance. Yep.
there's also the Ring of Sustenance, which is cast level 5th.
Okay, then I will roll. Okay, well, let me write that down. Sustenance CL5. Okay, I have Cloak of Resist, Amulet Natural Armor, and Ring of Sustenance in that order. I'm going to roll a d3 to determine which one is not hit.
Okay.
And it is the Amulet of Natural Armor.
Okay. At least I don't lose AC, I guess.
So, your Haversack, Ring of Freedom of Movement, Cloak of Resistance, and Ring of Sustenance are all going to stop working for, if I remember right, it's D4 rounds. Check items. Properties are suppressed for. Yes, D4.
4 rounds. Okay. Lovely.
And let's see here. That was.
So now my saves are just where they are.
Yeah, the +5 you got there has been. Yeah. Oh, hold on. It's only +4 you were getting from Stigmata, wasn't it?
No, I was getting that from Bestow Grace of the Champion.
Right, okay.
And I forgot to do that last round, so.
And
Next, we'll hit a group full of fighters with Mordenkainen's Disjunction.
And as you see all of this magic auras pop off of you in small puffs, you know the aura is coming visible to your sight for some reason you're not fully aware of. You see that they fly off of you and are sucked into the body of the serpent, and some of those cracks that you put in its material seem to have healed up.
Lovely.
So what did it eat from you exactly? I'm sorry, I had to grab a drink.
It ate its magical energy with its dispel.
Nom, 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 nom. But what did he dispel?
The Haversack, the Cloak of Resistance, the Ring of Sustenance, and the Ring of Freedom of Movement.
Speaking of the Haversack.
Damn, he got the ones he wanted, motherfucker.
Speaking of the Haversack, you feel the sudden weight on your back as the contents inside suddenly reassert their will to fall to gravity that the Haversack normally shrugs off. And there's little enough in there that it doesn't burst at the seams, so you should be good on that front.
Hooray!
But your cloak stops sparkling, and your 2 rings stop glowing. So
Do you
You
want to
know
kick this thing's
something is
ass now? Because
I'm working on it.
that ring was the only thing keeping it from just murdering your ass.
it is your turn.
It actually hasn't tried to grab anybody yet.
It likes to do that because it knows that you have a. I don't know how it knows, but it knew I had a ring of freedom of movement. So there you go.
Alright, continuing to hit it.
So I did it on me.
It might have arcane sight.
Good. Yeah, I don't know how it's doing it, but it clearly knows if whether or not you're just a flat out immune to being coiled. And snakes are really good at the grappling thing.
Although all of those blows
And bleed
connected,
damage.
although all those blows connected, you feel like they didn't all sink in. Maybe a couple of them did. Its turn.
Yes.
with a scary, with a absolutely terrifying degree of alacrity, it springs from its pedestal.
Beats by 10. 39, Jesus.
Okay, that deals. Let's see here. Constrict. And as it is because it's a snake, it also gets in its.
Okay, have a fort save.
And if you've got any, very nice. And if you have any damage resistance, you count it only once against that.
Okay, so 23 damage.
I just start jabbing it with the dagger. You can probably do enough damage to kill it with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. You're two-handed fighting right now.
Not unless he swings with the second hand. You can't just be wielding two weapons to be dual weapon fighting. You actually have to fight with both weapons.
Okay, so the penalties only count if you choose to use the offhand attack at some point in the round?
Yeah.
Alright, carry on then.
So I assume I'm grappled.
Yes, you are grappled.
Knife time.
Back in just a second.
Okay.
Call that a knife?
Hey, it's a stunning knife. I'll take it.
This is a knife.
You hold up your staff.
No, it's not.
Clearly,
That's
the
a
wizard has
staff.
know what doing.
That's not
No,
a
I
knife,
I'm
it's a
just
staff.
checking something.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
but you're a
you-
wizard. Like you could tell the difference.
I see you've played knifey staffy before. Besides, I have a rapier.
I have a hammer.
It's too bad this thing is gonna be
What's a
immune to
melee
most
weapon?
magic, because I have tons of stuff that lets me use spells if I crit.
It's a golem.
Like I
I
can
mean,
put
some
Doom on
golems have
anybody
like
that I crit.
particular weaknesses to certain kinds of magic, but you'd be just shooting it.
Yeah, if you can look for spells with spell resistance, no, because
Yeah, that'll get around it.
Okay, what's up?
Nothing. We're just debating whether or not Fulton can do anything like casty wise.
spell
I-
resistance no spells are the only ones that work on it. So.
And I believe the DC is your grappler's CM.
Oh yeah, I'm not
CMB?
getting through that with concentration right now.
Okay.
Just debating. Right, what can I do while grappled?
Attack with one weapon?
In 3rd edition rules, panic.
In this edition, you can attack with one weapon. Or try
Yes.
to break the grapple. Or try to cast a spell.
Or stun lock him with the magic dagger.
Yeah,
giving you.
yeah, let's attack with dagger.
Stun is dumbass. Yeah, the best chance you have is first best chance to hit attack dagger, then the other attacks would be with your sword, but you're not full attacking because you can't.
If you have enough dex to dual weapon fight, that's worth trying too. But
I currently have a dex of +0.
Never mind.
2 weapon fighting penalties, I'll look them up. I know the first one's really steep. It's like -10 if you don't have
Yeah,
the feat.
for now,
-8,
I'm just gonna,
-4.
Yeah, it's
I'm
because
just
he has a
gonna
light
hit it
weapon
with
in
a
the offhand.
dagger. I'm just gonna hit it with a dagger.
If you had 2 weapon fighting feat, then it would be reduced to -2 because your offhand is a light weapon, I think.
Yeah.
In any case, my melee attack right now is a... Let's see, that should be a 26 because of being this spell.
Yeah,
It's my melee
negative
attack right
4,
now. It's a
negative 8.
plus 22, plus 17, plus 12. Okay. What's the dagger's damage? Actually, we'll see if I hit
D4.
first.
The dagger's damage is irrelevant.
Okay.
That's creepy. All right, moving on.
It's a D4 plus whatever abilities are on it.
And his strength. I mean, you still add strength to dagger.
In a different context, the dagger might be useful as a stabbing weapon. It is not here.
So just slap him with the flat of the blade, just aim to hit. Don't care about
There's
actually.
trying to stab him with the dagger.
I think you stabbed him. It's a
go
dagger,
ahead
isn't
and roll
it?
a
19 to
confirm
20
for
crit.
me.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Alrighty.
Be right back.
I assume I only get one attack and not a full attack.
You could choose to take a full attack, however, give me just a second here.
Yeah, if you choose to attack with, just mechanically, if you choose to attack with the dagger, that's now your main hand weapon, so you can full attack with it.
Hmm.
No discrimination against left-handed people.
No, whichever weapon you're attacking with is your main hand weapon.
You stab the serpent and a few sparks fly off of it, but it continues to squeeze and menace you with its teeth.
Huh. Well, that's not so good. Alright, well, I'll keep stabbing it.
Alrighty.
So then it's plus 17, and then it's a plus 12. Those could have all been much better.
Oh, yes. Alrighty.
Getting a drink, be right back.
Snake's turn.
If I die from this, I'm haunting every last one of you. Yeah.
Alright. As part of maintaining the grapple, it chooses to use that to inflict damage to you.
Lovely.
You're just fine. And let's see here. And then it pulls you 5 feet closer to that altar from which you took the dagger.
Interesting.
Your turn.
Right.
And back. Something happened?
It maintained the grapple and savaged him.
Alright.
Okay.
Did it do
can
its,
I
like,
put the
yeah,
dagger back on the altar?
You're losing? Crap.
Yeah, I'm grappled.
And badly.
Okay, put him. Yeah, go ahead. Did the dagger not stun it or something?
Nope.
Huh.
Put the
That's
dagger back. Wait for
weird.
the spells to wear off and go back at it.
I mean, I was able to hit the darn thing. Shouldn't you be able to
Have
hit the
everyone
darn
put the
thing?
dagger back and just leave the fucking thing alone. Any case, I'm putting the dagger back if I can.
Alright. Because you are all wrapped up in its coils, I would just like you to make a combat maneuver to do so, but the DC is not this thing's full CMD. You just need to fight off its
Ah.
coils. Just
Oh, boy.
dear. Because you needed enough maneuverability to lean over a few feet and place it down there.
Why RNG? Why?
I like
well,
you suffering.
that was only a move action. You could still do something if you like.
Fuck, what can I
You
do?
could use your standard to try again.
I suppose I could, couldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doing it again.
Alrighty.
That's a little better.
Yes, it is. You slap your hand and the dagger down on the altar, and you collapse in the air, the snake back on its pedestal where it was, and all your friends looking concerned at you, and the new bruises that you probably have under that armor.
If you touch the dagger, I'm leaving you to your fate.
Just gonna see
Thorson
my
lifts a
wife out.
brow. Presumably it didn't go so well.
No.
Now Marine back.
Fulton will just kind of take the ring off and put it on the ground while he sits there for a minute.
Takes it, gives you your ring back, puts it on. Huh, I don't think it's working. Oh, he got you with the thing I warned you about, didn't he?
Yes.
Huh, yeah, normally I didn't get my ring when he did it, so I guess he just got unlucky.
Okay, how hurt is he? 37 HP.
You know, this fucker didn't require me to carry that ring or, like, dagger. I could just blast him out of existence in the first, like, couple seconds, but there you go.
Stopping the bleeding, by the way.
You don't look all that badly injured. Why'd you quit?
Because he had me wrapped up in his coils and
Right,
was
'cause
trying
the ring
to
isn't
drag
working,
me
yeah.
onto the altar.
Because the ring isn't... Okay, yeah, right, that makes sense, I guess.
And I'd rather not see what happens if he managed to get me onto that altar.
Fair enough, fair. I don't know. I ain't complaining, I'm just curious. Well, if that's all of our ideas, I say we move on. Because I got nothing. Like I said, my entire plan was either kill it or look inside of it somehow without killing it, and no one wants to look inside of it, so...
For lulz, I could summon a demon and see if it can take him.
If you want.
We're not summoning demons.
Aw.
But it's got DR10 good.
That's gotta be good.
And SR25, it might have a chance.
Right, there it is. Fulton will burn this, because I don't know why I still have it. It's not actually that useful for him. To hit himself with a Cure Serious Wounds, that'll take him right back up to full, because it's maximized for him.
Right.
In any case, his buffs will be wearing off as soon as that's done, basically, since they're round per level.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead and put everything back to normal. Ish. I have the deflection bonus of a 2 now, because I really don't know why it was at a 4 before.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you lot want to move on then?
Move on to where? We're locked in here. That's why we were trying to kill this thing in the first place.
I don't know, is it?
We're as locked in here as we were at the other rooms. I have a feeling that
Yep.
if we try to go back in the hallway, it'll lead somewhere else.
Just tried it. Nope, blocked. You all got any way to give me a third arm?
That just sounds wrong.
Take some levels on Alchemist.
I'm just curious, because if I had another limb to hold the dagger in... That wouldn't be a problem. I just shoot the fucker.
I suppose I could use polymorph any object to give you another arm. Just, that seems really freaky.
Well, I need to have a way to hold the dagger and still shoot my gun because I require 2 hands to, use the thing.
Plus,
In a
that
straight
change would be
fight,
permanent
I was
until
kind of
the spell.
winning.
So, just while they're discussing, can I just have Alakarok sent up one of these to scout?
Oh, not all of them are drains.
So those are all just blank?
Those are little alcoves. One of them actually has a side pipe running into it laterally. If you removed the grating, a Lakarak could fit in it.
How firm does that grating look like it's on there?
It's not rusted, but doesn't look too deep set into the stone.
Here, let me pull on it.
There, get out of the way.
Pulling the grating off.
Oh, look.
You grab the grating, and after it bends a little, you pull it free of the stone.
We seem to have a hallway again.
Oh, do we? Well, we have a hallway. I guess everyone else is dead.
Well, let's go then.
Is Skullhat not here or something?
Sorry, I was looking at something. What's the matter?
We have a hallway.
How do we have a hallway now? God damn it.
Because this thing changes every time you look at it?
Motherfucker. Elves are assholes.
Oh, look.
Oh, that. Do you want us to go use the bowl now, or are we gonna wait? Because we have a bowl and something to light it with, so we could do that now, or we could just wait.
What are we waiting
might
for?
not see this for a while.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, does it, we're not sure, well, obviously it burns a while, so yeah, I guess there's no danger in doing it now.
And it might reveal something else.
Oh, look, the dead guy we didn't leave behind.
Yes, the dead guy who's totally in Lindall's cloak.
Yep. Alright, so I'll take out the bowl we got, and
No, he's not. I dumped him in one of the cells.
Oh, right.
Right, yeah. I'm going to, take out the bowl we got, and that particular liquid we got to light it with, and, well, there you go.
You set
There.
up one of the prayer bowls.
Yes. And light it.
Yes, you have matches. You light it, and after a bit of spitting, some particulate in it maybe hissing off, it begins to burn brightly. Now have 3 of the 4 prayer bowls burning smellily.
Doesn't the other one not have a prayer bowl?
It does not.
Yeah, we need to go find a 4th one then. Alright, best keep moving.
Now, do we go back that we were just in, or go
Well, I saw a
up?
curve going that way, so that looks curious to me.
This whole place looks curious.
Okay, it looks new. Is that better? Oh, never mind. Dead end. Back the way you came. Back. What's north? There's a north passage and an east passage that might just loop around. Or is that east? Hell if I know anymore. I guess we'll try north, because that one probably just loops.
Probably doesn't matter too much which path we take if they change this much.
Just a
Hold on, yeah, he needs a reveal, so hold on, everyone.
This is just like playing Hero Quest.
Sorry, I have my cursor on the wrong layer. There we go.
You know what? I'm leaving a rock in here.
Already.
Lock rock number 43. Prepare to get number 44.
Yeah.
Watch this be just like Cube, and you just had to stay where you started.
Okay, yeah, no, don't go, no one move. Go back. Gotta go this way now. That just loops around going nowhere. Like I said, it might be based on vision, like you're saying, so if we keep like a long chain going, we might be able to like maximize our efficiency with this crap.
Or we might just get a lot of dead ends.
Yeah, that too.
Just make sure everyone can see each other.
Yeah, that's important. Yep, dead end. Beep, 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 beep.
What are you backing up?
Yes. Yeah, there might be a way
there's
this
a thing
way.
in there we haven't seen.
Yeah, hold on.
Lendal?
Everyone stay in a visibility line, please.
Alright.
I can see she.
Oh, there's a thing there now.
I see it, yeah. This must have been just like a long wall. Where? The way you're going or the way I'm going?
Both.
Let's go your way. It seems strangely familiar. Hey, look, a chest.
Is this a normal chest or is it one with a hole in it?
This appears to be a normal chest.
I will try and open the normal chest.
Oh,
Oh!
look.
Don't fucking open the fucking chest, you fucking moron.
Then come poke at it.
God damn it. Okay, looking for traps or other mechanical things.
I see a familiar statue to the right.
I'm 90% sure she said she had some trickery, or Lindahl did, against this kind of trappery. Like you
A
guys had.
lock has lock picking.
Thank you.
You look
We should
the
make
chest
sure it's
over
actually
for
locked
a
first
minute.
this time.
Yeah, we will.
You look the chest over, and there doesn't seem to be anything menacing about it.
Open.
I check if it's locked.
It appears to be openable. You lift it just a couple millimeters.
I open it.
Inside there is nothing except a thin layer of dust in which you can see the outline of what, 2 short swords or something of that shape?
We've been here before. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one open though this time. I'm just gonna like leave it open. Alright, that means we know we've been to here.
Well, we
Right.
know we've been to here before because there's that statue.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Which I
Reverse.
pointed out about 3 minutes ago.
Yes, you did.
Oh, we're weird. Moving on. Yeah, it's definitely something this way. That's exactly what it is. I don't know. Ah, I've been consumed by Lindahl.
Wouldn't be the first time. Ooh.
Shut up. God damn it.
This is cut off now, isn't it?
And anything it is. I mean, hang a, yeah, go that way.
This looks familiar.
This whole fucking maze looks familiar.
Well, I'm pretty sure we've been here before. Alakarok went up this thing.
Yeah.
At least we know when it shifts, it's not completely random. It has at least some kind of feasible familiarity. It's just we're not sure what drives the familiarity, like what sets what.
Nothing back there.
Alright, sorry. Just try and keep you in eyesight.
Except the corpse of the original Lindell, because I'm a pod person. Blarg.
I'm very curious what would happen if, like, we
I am
all.
a pod person.
We split
Yeah,
up, never
you
find
are.
each other again.
No, I'm wondering what would happen if we all closed our eyes.
Fuck if I know.
I close my eyes. Actually, it's I don't have dark vision on right now, so this has all been that.
You've been navigating by scent or something?
No, I just forgot to cast a spell. I'll throw it on.
No worry.
I always have dark vision. Ah ha ha.
It's a level 2 spell. It's not like I'm gonna do anything else with it.
I'm a dwarf. I have dark vision on all the time. What do you need dark vision for? I'll just point it out and say, hey, blind human, look.
Well, we don't have party infravision. This isn't Baldur's Gate.
Well, this is different.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look,
Oh, hey,
that
look.
room again.
Let's see if Alakarok is in there.
He is.
Should be. I should tell if he's not.
It's a bad
He's-
person.
He's still in the room, but he's been wandering about, sniffing at cracks in the mortar, looking for rats.
How about we make sure there's not some sort of time dilation effect going on as well?
Hey, how long have we been gone?
little buddy?
5, 6 minutes.
Alright.
I'm impressed you can tell time.
Don't
I
be
count-
rude to your own Eidolon.
I count rat whiskers.
I think your little friend's addicted. She's got the smack habit. Well, we could go this direction, because this is the direction we've only gone once, and it might have different shifts, because we've definitely thoroughly explored the northern, eastern part, and all of its shifts, apparently. Because it's not shown us anything new when we went there for the third damn time. However, we've only
True.
gone here once, so logic says maybe this will have a different approach. See, this is familiar, but we didn't go fully around.
There is logic in what he says.
Is there?
I'm
Through the beer,
wondering
yes.
too.
I need to get Linkara's clip collection.
You should. Oh, this is a
Really
dead
useful
fucking
for
end.
this game.
How about we all come into this room?
Yeah, everyone get in here, come on. Deliberately set it off. Yeah, no, everyone just get in the fucking corner, get in here.
Ooh, come in close.
I don't
Alright,
want
here
to
we go.
know.
Now let's try it.
Your
Damn.
knowledge of the land shall be great.
This. Oh, no, there's an opening. See anything, Lindell?
There's a chest over there. I think that's one we blew up earlier.
Yeah, it probably has a hole. Just see if it has a hole in it.
Yes, it has it has a large hole blown through the lock.
Alright, so we've managed to reset this room, so if we all head out here...
I enjoy being trapped in an endless labyrinth.
It's fun, yeah.
You
Just a
can leave
moment.
whenever we want.
Reticulating splines.
Yeah, I have greater teleport. I can leave whenever I want.
So we haven't managed to either reset this. Do you guys want to head back into the room we were just in and try and see if we can reset it?
Yeah.
Alright, go on. So I'll get in a corner and stare at nothing.
I close my eyes.
I make a wish on my beard. Wait a second, and go.
That is not how beards work.
How do you know? You're not a dwarf.
Seriously. Well, not changed at all. So this one either has a limited number of changes, or we need to use
Let's
the
head
other room.
back into the
We
right.
keep telling you, unless you have a magic item that makes your beard magic, it's not.
Actually, hold on. Come on, guys. This room might actually have done something. Just, gotta be sure. It is not. Moving on.
Let's go back into the dragon room.
And back in the regular room. So that room's a bust, unfortunately. It either doesn't have as much cycles or something as the other rooms. That doesn't leave us a whole lot of options.
Come to think of it, if you have craft magic arms and armor, you could use that to make your beard magical.
I plan to.
So,
Yeah, none of these rooms ever seem to reset, the small ones.
well, we just came from over here a minute ago.
I'm aware. I didn't say this place made any logical fucking sense. Seems to do what it wants.
Well, so
Okay.
far there's a pretty clear
Let's,
pattern.
let's see if we can cheat a solution out here. Does anyone know of a way to duplicate a liquid?
Yeah, I have a little knowledge of alchemy, but magic would be the answer. I could maybe
Yeah.
reproduce the liquid if I had materials, but like I don't.
Yes, you use the spell duplicate liquid. Smack.
Is that an actual thing?
No. I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, there's so many spells, I can't really tell.
That would be a really niche spell.
Why is all this blood here?
I cast duplicate liquid on it.
Let's try and get something to appear over where we just came from.
Ah, why is it on me? I'm freaking out.
He likes you.
You've got a rat in a pocket somewhere.
That is my dinner.
I certainly hope not.
Alakarak looks disappointed.
Alright, has this changed? No. There is a thing over here.
Fuck it, let's go test it. I swear this is the one that just loops around in a goddamn circle.
Very possibly.
It's this fucking room again. One with the two-tiered rooms. So we always tend to go in the left one first rather than the right one first, so we might want to try the right one first this time.
Why do I have the feeling this is going to force us to split up at some point?
Yeah, maybe we should split up. Maybe that's
Not
the
all of
way
us
it
can just
opens
get
up.
out it free, you know.
It seems to be not changing though when you can see it. So if we can see everything,
Well, we're able to keep it stable because as a group we can see a lot of things. If one person just wanders off on their own, they can only see what they see and would be lost theoretically forever.
right? But
Hey, look,
because
I'm wandering off on my own.
because we have a lock rock behind, we've been able to get back to that main room each time.
That's a good thing.
So yeah, Lindell went off alone.
Of course you
Yeah,
Just a second.
maybe this time he'll be a bull.
do. I'm hoping for a beard comb myself.
Well, we could use a bull.
Oh yeah, we actually could. Yeah, hope he's a pole.
Just a second, guys.
Next time I'm going to try to make something into a salad fork. That way you have something useful. That's when I get attacked by a pixie.
Anyways, yes, this room you remember making several laps of, deliberately getting out of sight of your colleagues just to make them jump. It seems to have a wall across it now.
See, we're getting somewhere.
Did we get somewhere?
Waiting for Karazhan to stay in sight.
Sorry, I had to do a thing. Right, I'm inside of something. Did we find him? Lindall, did we find Lindall?
Not yet, as far
What
as I can
Lindall?
tell.
Yeah. So we come across a shadow mage.
Hey guys, what are you doing? I was just exploring these ruins.
Actually, no. I have no compulsions. I'm going to die this time. I'm doing perfectly fine where I am.
In the time, I'm assuming. Just assumption there.
But anyways, yes, you, Fulton, you saw Lindell wander off down this corridor, and it is blocked.
Fulton's
No.
going to go to the end of it and knock on the wall.
Okay. You hear the echoes ripple around you. Lindell, you hear nothing.
I like this. I should summon my mansion in here and really screw them. Did I remember to set a mansion? I should have.
It's still in the Serpent Room.
Yeah, I forgot to put one in. Oh well, I can use my ring to summon it.
Well, he's dead. Moving on.
A little cold-hearted.
Such remorse.
Listen, he ran off on his own when I deliberately said if someone ran off on their own, they're basically going to get lost forever and die. And in all honesty, he'll probably just teleport himself out and come here mundanely or something.
He does have teleport.
The rest of us, however, should not separate because the rest of us don't just have teleport as a thing. So unless you all want to get lost in a
Speak
room,
for yourself.
fine, you do. You can go get wandered and lost and die of starvation or whatever. I'm saying the other person here who doesn't have teleport would really like it if you stayed. So we gotta be careful about, keeping each other's eyes on one another. Okay, there's the main room again.
That's different.
How so?
That curve.
Well, I guess we just...
Didn't we
Right.
go down that just about 2 minutes ago?
Did we? I don't remember anymore.
Ah,
I'm like pretty sure this leads to a dead end, but we can try it. I can nothing harm in it. Yeah, dead end.
so
if we
far,
wanna
running
cluster in
into
here
the
and try it.
same things.
We haven't actually clustered in here to try this room, so let's cluster in here and try this room, see if it resets things. Everyone face the wall.
This is where we end up in a tiny box forever.
Alright. Well, as long as there's a path, we're good. That's the thing. As long as we're aware there's a path. Don't completely cut your eyes off from a path, just as long as you sort of don't see where it goes. Yep, no change. Okay, that room's pointless.
Is there anything down that path?
Nah, there's something down this path over here.
Let's try
Came
taking
from
the
the-
curve up.
Yeah, let's try that. I'm telling you, that snake thing was probably our, the other bowl is just, sooner or later we'll just come across it again and be like, well, shit.
Very possibly.
Lindell, there's a bunch of scattered armor on the floor in there from when you guys stripped that statue. Including the breastplate that you teleported off of it.
I think I shove it into my robe.
Check in
There was
room
room
in my
now that
robe.
there's not a dead body there.
It's nice not having a dead body in my robe.
You shall put it in my pants.
I'm going to shoplift everything out of this tension in my pants. You can tell I watch Nash's show.
Yes, you do. Is there a turn in there, Fulton, or is it just a waste of...
Waiting for Shinalar to move up.
Oh, I can still see you guys, kind of. I'm just keeping an eye on the exit.
Smart of you.
There might be a turn.
Find out. I'm looking at you.
Lindell. Epic error.
There is a turn.
Alright, come on with us.
Well, at least I know where I am.
Well, I'm getting somewhere new, finally.
Moving one at a time.
Please
We're all
emphasize
into there.
that. Yeah, pretty much. It's wisest.
Oh, that's not helpful.
This again.
This again? Again?
Every now and then I see them moving and try to avoid them.
Fulton, you turn the corner and see a flamboyantly dressed wizard in the chamber beyond.
Lendal.
Is it our flamboyant dress wizard?
I'm a shadow mage.
I don't suppose you found anything in your little expedition.
Just rooms.
At least we
we've
can
already
actually
been to.
find each other and get imprisoned inside of a tiny box or something.
That was only for a minute.
Oh, only a minute of being imprisoned in a tiny box. Oh, comforting.
You live your
this
whole
was the
lives
dungeon
in
where I
It's sort of
underground.
nice. I thought about making it my new lair.
And this was the dungeon where I decided to screw with my player's sense of object memory.
No, I remember everything. I've already remembered the exact layout of this dungeon. It's just I can't seem to activate anything new.
It's because you're just aimlessly wandering.
I don't know how this fucking dungeon activates. On one hand, it needs to activate partially by sight, but cramming ourselves into every other room you've made is rather tedious. I like to not have to do the tedious method, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this way. Yep, thought so. Alright, so let's go cram ourselves into every other room with the tedious method, because clearly that's the method he wants us to use. Come on, let's go cram ourselves in this new room. It's new. Hate puzzles.
Come close now. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of you. Fuck that noise.
Fulton just has a blank expression.
Alright, it changed any? No guarantee it changed.
Should we just go try to get that dagger and wander around with it?
Oh, if you take the dagger, well, maybe. If we can get back to that room, yeah, that's what I can.
Obviously, there's only one way out of this.
That room's the same.
We need to play the Blue Eye Shining Dragon.
That doesn't help. Hey, this room's changed. Come on. This might be the
No,
way
that's
back,
where
way
we
back.
came from.
I know, I want
Which
to
leads
go back to
the
the snake, which is the only thing we've discovered of any newness at all.
We've messed with everything else to probably the
Death.
point of completion.
Yeah, seriously. We've gotten bottles, we've gotten everything we could possibly use. It's just the snake is the one thing we haven't used. Bigger quotes.
Insert joke about using
Yep, hey,
snakes
look,
here.
it's a snake, guys. Wasn't that difficult to discover.
I didn't.
Get.
I didn't see that coming.
Alright. Everyone in, come on. Hey. Alright. Ideas. This
I'm
thing is
going
too
to grab
heavy
the
to
dagger
move.
and run.
Alright, that's an idea.
I'll see. I'll see if looking around the place with the dagger does anything.
You might as well. I mean, you can always put it back. Go on.
That's where teleportation powers come in handy.
Yeah, you are the fastest runner.
In the sense that he doesn't run at all, yes.
Okay, grabbing the dagger.
Without announcing anything to your companions, you lunge forward and grab the dagger. And everything goes silent and flickery and really unsettling again. The snake looks at you, and you can sense contempt in its glare.
Hi.
Feed me or linger here eternal.
Finally, you said something useful. God damn.
I'll throw him the rat from my pocket.
There you go.
Thank God we just established I had that.
It snaps up the wrap and returns to looking at you. Oh.
More. Okay, just a sec. Let's see what I can summon that it can eat. Oh wait, nothing. Summons don't work like that.
Can pretend to eat it.
What do you want? I really don't know what you eat.
It does not reply.
Let me look through my possessions. I actually just said
Yeah,
that
I will
without
point
looking.
out that every time you said that, I could not understand a goddamn thing it said. I thought he was saying E every single goddamn time. Just the letter
As did
E.
I. I thought it was going
Yeah,
E.
so that's what I kept hearing too.
Not one of us could understand a damn thing that Snake was saying.
E.
We're just
thought
like,
it was
Snake.
I thought it was just hissing.
Yeah, or something, an unusual accent. I had no idea. Your pronunciation of the F failed. I mean, I'm all for, heavy accent, but there's a point where we don't get it.
What should I feed it? The dagger?
No, I just go
You
to her.
can't get the
Stab in
dagger
the
out of
mouth.
your hand.
Here,
Well.
eat this thing that's glued to my hand.
Anyone got Hero's Feast prepared?
Don't look at the dwarf.
That's an idea. I'm putting the dagger down.
You place the dagger on the pedestal.
I yell into the servants, "Hey, unload all the food out here. Enough food for a dozen people per caster level should be piling up around the door now."
You don't have to grab it,
Several
Just grab the biggest turkey you got.
several large hams, which are not any of the players, appear at the entrance and are soon followed by various other sweetmeats.
You're a giant ham.
I'm gonna start piling up everything right in front of the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it needs to go with you, so how about you stuff some of it in your robes and see if that helps? And, have a ham in one hand. I don't know.
Now we'll just there. We're gonna pile it all up in front of the snake. I'm going to sit on the pile and grab the dagger.
Behold, I have summoned food.
Behold my throne of food.
I declare myself Chef King of the world.
I am the king of potatoes.
Alrighty. You sit atop your throne of meats and vegetables and all that, and grab the dagger. And, well, the pieces that were... Everything goes frozen, and you feel like you can move a couple of the things that you were directly sitting on, but the rest of the pile feels anchored in place.
That's fine. I'll throw in the pieces I was holding. Food,
This-
here you go.
The snake shuts its mouth and just lets the various foodstuffs bounce off of its face and glares at you.
What, you asked to feed? What do you want?
Ash. Sacrifice.
That's a fucking sacrifice. God damn it.
Oh. Okay.
Where's that guard?
Yeah, seriously.
Just
This
a
is
sec.
convenient.
Just a sec. I put the dagger down.
Yep.
Without telling anybody what I'm doing, I run into the mansion, grab the guard we killed earlier, shove him in my robe, run out, and grab the dagger again.
None of us have any idea what you're doing, so we're just watching in confusion, I suppose.
This isn't suspicious behavior at
Lendal.
all.
Yeah, he runs in and runs out a minute later.
I don't know
have
if the
anything
food
to
worked.
say, go ahead and do so.
You think he's getting like
Did
a
you-
specific request? Maybe he wants like veggies or something. Maybe he's a weird snake.
I'm trying something.
All right.
It wanted some butter on the side.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the snake is just fucking picky.
I can't say I really know what snakes eat, so
Same thing that the flying snake with arms eat. Rats.
I'll throw him our dead guard.
You return to the shadowy and silent realm. Pour the guard out from your cloak.
This is pretty freshly killed for you. Ooh.
The snake leans down to the body, sniffs at it for a few moments, and then savagely downs the whole thing, leaving driplets of blood sprayed everywhere.
it actually is pretty fresh, isn't it? It was spelled to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a yeah. You did put gentle repose on it, so yeah. It's just a few minutes dead. And after the snake finishes its meal, it looks to you. Now leave.
Sure thing. Put the dagger back.
Light and sound returns to your world, and you notice that there's a lot of spatters of really old dried blood on the ground around you now, like at least a week old. But the statue is also frozen, still in a striking pose, but now you can hear a steady dripping sound as something thin, green, and smelly is dripping from its fangs.
Ah, that's the lighting fluid. Hold on. I take out an empty flask and collect it. I recognize that stuff.
Yay.
You said it's green?
Yeah, light
it's,
green.
Yeah, it's just it's the same lighting fluid I just used. So this is the other part of the lighting fluid. So the next bowl we get, this is what we use to light it.
Right. Gonna
We did
go
this once
check
before, it's-
around the other side of this thing, since there's
Yes.
a wall here.
Yep.
Is there anything unusual?
Other than the dried blood that wasn't there 17, 18 seconds ago.
Yeah. Well, Lindahl, what did you do?
It asked for a very specific item from the mansion, so I procured it for him.
I presume the dagger is still cursed.
Yes. I can deal with that later.
Well, I guess we should go back and check if anything else has changed.
After a minute, you've collected enough of the dripping ichor to build a small flask. Should be enough
Right.
to fill a bowl with.
Good. Just double checking over the snake in case he has any like bowls hidden.
Doesn't appear to.
Put it in your pipe and smoke it.
No.
Put it in your, it'll make the diamond dust go down smoother.
It will, but I'm not smoking diamond dust right now. Thank you for your concern, my not friends.
Have a very unhappy birthday.
You're a bunch of cunts.
Alakarok is here, cuddled up in the lap of one of the dragon statues.
I gave him a pet. He looks adorable.
It was nice of nobody to ask what item I gave the snake.
Well, yeah, you looked like you just had food. Presume butter or something.
He walked out. He wasn't carrying anything from the mansion. when he came out of it.
Should I really question it?
By the way, I'll just delete that.
At some point, they'll notice
card.
the dead body's missing.
Yeah,
So,
we'll notice that and then come to a
Lindahl,
conclusion.
where is that body that we were saving?
That was going to revive.
Uh-huh.
Funny story,
A snake ate it.
Funny story.
Oh,
That's
no,
what the
this
snake
is
wanted.
different. So, there's no differences as far as I can tell, so...
We never
I'm
did go
kinda
running through
stumped.
this place with the dagger.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
So
you
I think
told-
it's salt.
Well, yeah, the snake told me to leave. I'd rather not.
So we're just missing a bowl then. Is there anything we already did that we think we didn't finish? Like when we took the armor off the guy, did we get anything out of that one?
Let me take a look. I dump all the armor out of my robe.
No, I mean like, does anyone remember if we? I know we got a bowl. So we got liquid out of the first statue, a bowl out of the horse guy, liquid out of the black snake statue. So that just leaves the armored statue. I think we need to put the armor back on the guy, or something, because
Does
we need
anyone
another
remember-
bowl, and that's the only other statue I remember.
Does you remember if he was wielding weapons on that statue?
Yeah, he was. He had an axe on the back. Why?
Oh, we just found some blades. So
Yeah, we did. Found a couple swords. I don't know if they're like his. I guess.
The blades are of elven design. The statue was of a human, if that matters.
I say we go back to that statue because I don't think we got anything out of it, and we kind of need to. So let's see if we can like re-armor him or something, like fully, because he wasn't fully armored when we saw him. Our first guess was, well, unarmor him. So let's try
Well, which
re-armoring him.
direction is he in?
This way.
he should be north.
Yeah, he's to the north. I came upon him a while ago and took all this armor off of him. Shove it all
Yeah,
back
well,
in my
let's-
robe.
Let's get it back on him. There's a way to do it. It's just you got to be fucking specific. So come on. See if I'm gonna reset this damn thing.
What was the?
This may
place
take
you
a little
went
bit of
to
wandering
last,
because I don't know
Lindahl?
if this thing has any set rules about its resetting. You just kind of got to get a little bit luck. We're getting the corner and no one look at the fucking entrance for a second.
Hey, look, the entrance.
Fucking
I'm
elf
looking at it.
designs. A proper dwarf design would just imprison you and throw you down a rock cliff or something. The
Yes,
elves got to
that's
bullshit
much
their way around.
preferable, wouldn't it be?
At least we know what's happening then. No, we gotta run around and do bullshit for an hour. Fucking elves. Fucking elves. Alright, yeah, that should be the right one.
I might have to configure my prison like this.
So either this way, I think. Yeah, that should be right. Come on. Should be, like I said. I'm not 100% sure, because again, stupid elf bullshit.
Well, once I empty my prison, I'm going to start summoning a prison in the basement and rooms to the top.
I'll just stand underneath Fulton.
Probably the safest place you can stand.
Just a moment.
Ha! Noah has invented magic yet that a dwarf can't beat. Good dwarven ground sense. So I'm presuming this is the same statue, isn't it?
Says the
It-
lost dwarf.
It appears to be.
I just found this fucking statue I said I'd find us to. You shut your mouth.
Okay, I'm going to dump all this crap back out again.
Alright, let's get it on him. I'm not tall enough. I'll just be blunt there. I am not.
Fulton is.
The thing is, teleporting the breastplate off was pretty easy. I don't think I have the precision to teleport it back on.
Try.
That could end with the breastplate fused into his chest.
Okay. How about you just put the breastplate over the sodding axe thing? It'll still fit. Just gotta loosen
How about
it
I
some.
just make the statue into a dude and have him put it back on himself?
Sure, why
Because
not?
he might die.
Or he might die. He might turn to a mummy. Like 10 dozen other things.
He looks like he's in better shape than the last guy I turned into a guy.
Yeah, but the last guy was in okay shape. He wasn't like gonna die of old. I'm a dwarf. I know whether or not we're gonna die of old age all of a sudden. No, he was on the brink of death. The age hit him all at once because he's been here a while, and so is this statue.
Humans don't live as long.
Yeah, that too.
I don't think this guy was ever a human. I think it's just a statue.
Yeah, maybe. There's no guarantee of that, is the problem.
Unless it was a guy who is about as featured as a Ken doll, and is and his feet are magically levitating a couple feet off the floor because he was born with a rod from the wall into his axe into his back. Yes, that would be a reasonable assumption.
Yeah, you told me last time we examined this that this guy was probably never a guy.
Yep.
Alright, fine,
All
turn
right,
him into a
go ahead,
person.
then.
Just make sure it sticks, though, because last time we tried this, it didn't stick. Kind of shifted back, you know?
I don't know.
You're a wizard, I don't fucking know.
Oh, let's just act.
Anyway, polymorph
Person
any
M.
object to make him into a
Person with
an
an axe.
actual human version of the statue, and then he can put his own armor back on.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay. The statue turns into a semblance of a man, and the battle axe that's slung on his back turns limp and fleshy, and he just hangs there in the air from something stuck in his back.
I did not think this one through.
He is quite apparently dead.
Well then.
Well, that will make putting the armor back on easier.
I suppose.
Not a lie.
Alright, let's try and put his damn armor on.
By all means. You fucking know how armor works, so I don't have to, have Gorzin explain it or anything. You know armor.
I don't know what an armor is.
I can make armor.
What's an armor?
Shut up, all three.
What's a paladin?
What's a wizard?
Now, we've been
I'm
searching
not
for the
entirely sure.
What
For the
is a
armoire.
man?
I thought my
Been
knowledge of the
searching
land
for
would be
the-
great.
We've been searching for the armoire of invincibility. It's a cabinet. Once you stand inside it, you're invulnerable.
It is the most useless cabinet in the history of the universe.
There's one of those in Dragon Age Origins.
There's a refrigerator version in the Indiana Jones movie.
Anyways,
That
That,
movie never
uh,
happened, shut up.
that breastplate, the back of it has that square slot that the support beam of the statue is supposed to fit through. It doesn't have a seam or anything around it.
You can just slide it in, because you said the axe fell off, so you can just slide the
No,
axe in.
no, the axe fell limp.
Because it's made of flesh now.
Oh, that's not disturbing at all.
If you reach out and touch it, it feels like it's it has the sort of bone structure of a tail.
Yeah, it is.
I'll
all
just
kinds.
be over
Fuck
here
you.
not looking at that.
The axe was part of
I'll
the
join you.
statue.
I got nothing for you on this one. Good luck with that. I'm gonna go stare at the wall and try not to think about it.
Don't worry, I'll turn back to normal eventually.
That doesn't help.
Let me check something.
Yeah, it should be 2 to 7 hours.
Fun with polymorph.
Okay, how heavy is this breastplate?
It's a normal brass breastplate, other than the modifications to make it fit this statue make it fit a 8-foot statue.
Okay. A breastplate normally weighs.
Yeah, so that would be breastplate.
I'm gonna say
fitted
no
for
more than-
a...
I'm gonna say no more than 12 pound. Probably even only 8.
Okay. Then I can totally use mending to fix it after I break it to get it on there.
Okay. Give me just a second.
I'm marking the wall.
A little bit of graffiti just put on there.
Stamping my personal sigil onto the wall.
All right,
Well,
so
why
you were
not?
going to break the armor open so that you could put it on him.
Yes.
I'm gonna chisel elves suck into the wall with a hammer and chisel that I have.
Rosen
Just wonder why
was
she and the layer are just
here.
glaring at you.
I
the
just
whole
told you
time.
what I'm saying. It elves suck. Underline.
Yeah, I wasn't here when you said that.
Sorry.
Carry on.
Garzan chisels into the wall. Elves suck. Underline it, and he chisels it in Dwarvish, so no one here knows what it says. Well, okay, I think Lindal does, but no one else.
So yeah, breaking the breastplate to get it on, and then once it's on, mending it.
Yeah, you can just wang at it with your sword, or you don't really have any tools to
I
work
was
with.
gonna imagine
But you don't
sword, so I should
really
just
need
shave
any-
right off.
Yeah. Takes you a couple minutes of effort, but you manage to create a seam in the back that would normally be opened so that you could put it onto someone. And you wrap it around him and close it around the fleshy square structure that
Yeah.
holds him to the wall that you keep trying not to touch.
And then the 10-minute casting time for mending. Man, we have really bollocks this up, haven't we?
It's our special skill.
I think I made it better.
I don't want to touch the big... I'm not even going to describe it, because that can lead to problems.
Yeah, I'm blocking this all out. Thank you very much.
You mean his back penis?
God damn it, fuck you.
This battle axe shaped back. Yeah.
Alright, well, once the mending is done, I assume we can just put the rest of the armor on.
Correct.
You can put the rest of the armor that was here or on him when you first came in. Yep.
Just all of it, I say. Just because when we arrived, only some of it was on, so get it all on.
Yeah.
Oh, it takes you several minutes because your subject is not being particularly helpful. It would have taken you just as long if it was still made of stone, too. But once
At least he
you're,
has no genitalia, except for the other thing.
once you have redressed him, with everything that was here, he is wearing all of this brass suit of armor except both case, his left greave, and his right pauldron.
Did we not have that in the pile of armor?
No,
Apparently not.
they were completely absent.
Was the other statue wearing anything?
The
Only
dwarven
the-
statue? It was-
Only the dwarven leather armor sized for a normal dwarf, now that you guys did some things to it.
Even when he was in the armor, it was dwarven armor. It's nothing like the armor this guy's wearing.
Well, I just haven't seen any sort of armor anywhere else here.
Me neither. We either need to duplicate it or swap sides. Try swapping the sides on what he has duplicates wise. Like I know he's missing the greaves and all that, but like for the shoulder pad, for example, you can swap sides.
A right
That
shoulder
won't take
pad
very
is
long.
made for your right shoulder. You can't just swap it side and have it work.
I know, but stupid people sometimes do stupid things like that. So I want to see if it was made by stupid elves.
Alright, sure.
Hey, just because
Present company
wizards don't know
included,
armor the way
apparently.
like fighters know armor. It's an entirely easily made mistake a wizard would make in creating a
And yet
complicated
it
puzzle.
wasn't stupid wizards, it was stupid elves.
Stupid wizard elves.
Not all
Well-
elves are wizards, bro.
No, but the ones that are can sometimes do dumb things.
Anyways,
That's racist.
without tools, no, you cannot make the right greave fit the left foot, nor the left pauldron fit the right shoulder.
Okay, so it isn't just okay. Like I've got anything then.
All I have is
If we have
dominate
any
person.
bronze, I could make some, but...
How many polymorph spells do we have?
A lot.
I don't. Yeah. Polymorph any object can't be used to create anything of value, so you can't make armor or anything with it.
No, if you just make a big slab of bronze, then he just forges it into armor, technically.
Unfortunately, I do not have Wall of Iron prepared, or the material component for Wall of Iron.
You totally try to summon an angel and have it take off its armor.
Well, we need brass armor, too.
That's what I do when I'm feeling frisky.
Ay.
Not really.
More the ice demon type.
Yeah, awful uses for spells.
Well, Warframe, if you were looking to stump us, you've stumped us.
Okay.
Somebody could spend a hero point to get a hint.
Just teleport out and buy some brass armor and come back.
That's possible. I don't know. It's supposed to be solvable within the dungeon.
Yes,
Clearly, it's
I
just
know. Just saying.
I don't know what the puzzle even is at this point. It's not very clear.
Maybe turn the thing back into a statue.
Yeah, let's try that.
I didn't prepare it a spell. We're gonna have to wait.
It's like 2 to 9 hours. What?
What's the DC would be to dispel? Because I can do the trick with the angel. Not sure if I
28.
ever have it. Okay, never mind.
What'd you say, 28?
11 plus spell level. 11 plus caster level of the creator, so yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you rolled d20 plus your caster level, so...
Guess I can technically try it. So
You've got a 45% chance. May as well call it a coin flip. Well, actually, no, 11 up. You've got a 50% chance.
oh, I'm just gonna summon that angel that can do it at will. Just let it go to town at it.
Spam, motherfucker.
Oh no, his back penis.
It can go goodbye.
The Gala Azada, I believe it was.
I'm double checking. Yeah, there it is. Yes, that is exactly it.
Baboosh!
I have to kind of worry about what my summons keep thinking about the situation I'm putting them in.
Mm-hmm.
Here, make this flesh statue, not flesh.
You get a very long look. Then she wanders over looking worried.
Ooh, I gotta get myself a robe of eyes. That's nice.
Yeah, robes of eyes are really good.
Fulton will bow his head to the Asada and look kind of pained.
Gorzen is staring at a wall, admiring the handiwork he made with his chisel.
Mm-hmm.
Please just dispel that mess.
Looks at it. Should it have been a statue?
We believe so. It was when we found it.
So, this battle axe is not supposed to be wilted.
No.
If it's supposed to look like a statue, could someone hold the battle axe straight while I do so?
Fulton will sigh heavily and
Oh, I'm so glad not to be tall right now.
Fulton, you have to hold it for a little over a minute before she manages to dispel the effect and the statue solidifies into stone in the sort of loose, draped posture it was hanging in.
Lindal is having a good day.
Anything change?
Fulton will wipe his hands on Lindall's robe.
Of course.
Prestidigitation.
Don't you have prestidigitation shirt, Fulton? That we both got one because we were sick of the fucking sewers.
Yes, but
Yes.
it only works once a day.
Ah, of course.
And I would rather just wipe it on Lindall's shirt. Or robe, yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Does anything happen now that it's a statue again?
This battle axe penis is on you. Anyways, nothing visible seems to happen, though.
Start carving graffiti onto it at this rate. Okay, let's look at what we know. We put armor on it fully, so it's fully armored with all the pieces we had that were at its feet when we first found it. Yeah?
That we're either on it or at its feet, yes.
Yes, okay, good. There was nothing inside the armor in any way, shape, or form because we took it all off, and clearly we would have noticed that because we're not fucking dumb. Its pedestal is connected to the floor, so it's unlikely to be anything bad. It's holding this weaponry. The axe is attached. Is there no sheaths, or is it obviously missing anything besides the armor?
Doesn't look like it.
I can think of one thing it's missing.
Shut up.
You could be in charge of taking care of that.
Yeah, I got nothing. This is as complete as it's gonna get. I mean, unless there's something else in here we're missing, I can't think of anything. It's just a human guy, and it's not ever a person guy. It's a statue guy. So I got nothing.
You have no idea how tempted I am to blow it up.
What would that accomplish?
Nothing.
Satisfaction.
Yeah.
Why do you want to blow it up suddenly? You didn't like his battle axe penis?
Garazin will get nothing but a long stare.
Shake of the head, hidden grin behind the beard. Alright, fine. I guess we have to either leave and hope this activated something else, or one of you has to come with a better idea than I got.
Maybe we should just make a bowl.
I mean, we need a bowl. That's what it comes down to. We need one of those
Because
bowls.
any
Yeah.
college student will tell you you can make a bowl out of anything.
Does the statue have a helmet? Just take that and use it.
We just screw it at that point, yeah.
I think it does too.
The statue's armor does include a brass helmet.
Let's take it and use it as the prayer bowl.
Yeah, taking the helmet.
Alright, fine, screw it. I was going to say, yeah, keep it on in case it activates something, but no, it's not all I need. The other ones worked, so come on.
Maybe just polymorph any object this into an exact replica of the others.
Yeah, screw it.
Well, it'll take some perception and a craft check, but I can try.
Craft bowl. You didn't think that'd be very useful to take as a wizard, but it turns out.
I have craft painting, so yeah, that's not helpful.
I guess I'll give a slight smile and nod ahead and dismiss the angel.
She mouths "thank you" as she disappears.
Had a feeling.
You coming with us? There you go, you're back there. Don't want to lose sight of anyone. Yeah, I know, we've been here before. Just keep moving.
Though,
I know
is
we're-
the lid still open?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stick around for a bowl randomly while we're passing.
No, this one already gave us a bowl. Unless it gives us just 2 bowls.
Hang on, that's an elf riding the horse, right?
It is.
Alright, pause.
Does it have any weapons?
None drawn. It does have a sheathed sword.
Okay, so we can't do anything with the short swords we found.
I don't think the dwarf child is going to have blades either.
I don't know. Teb could do some nasty stuff.
He could steal your pants. Alright, come on in this room. We gotta reset that door. Everyone, count to 3, clap your hands, make a wish, and let's go.
Fulton makes a prayer for patience.
Sorry, ran out yesterday. Alright, so either this thing's going to... Yep, there it goes.
Bolton hears a divine snark echo back to him.
That is really not a good sign.
Your god is having fun. This will lead us to the snake.
Yeah.
And then it'll reset and we'll back to the guy. Yeah, I know how this bloody room works now. It's just
Do you?
tedious. I do, yeah. I've kind of memorized the layout.
Hello, mansion. Hello, all
I'm
this
serious. I'm
food.
actually pretty good at this maze
hello,
thing. It's
rotting
just,
food.
it's not completely randomized, but there is a little bit of RNG factor in this. It's just, and I'm not exactly sure how much visibility we need to remove in order for things to reset. So like I said, I've got like the layout more or less keened out. It's just some of the activation things are weird. Yep, see, there it is.
Hello,
Alright.
Lockarock.
Alakarak is chewing on a cricket that it's found down here.
Good job. Alright, study. Either we can use the helmet and try it straight. Well, we only have one set of lighting fluid, so we might want to be with this. So let's try and copy one of the existing
Well,
bowls.
it was still dripping, wasn't it?
The snake's still dripping.
I guess I could get more then, I think. Alright.
We might as well try it the first time, though.
I'm taking a nice good look at one of the bowls.
Oh, okay.
Do we know what material they're made out of, people?
The bowls appear to be made of a opaque quartz stone.
Okay, so got their basic dimensions, and okay, hand me the helmet.
Here's the helmet.
I'll have you make this one in the clear. Lindahl, make a will save.
Ah, my face.
Uh-oh.
Made the initial one for Fulton in private. Hey, Lindahl, you're carrying the helmet.
Yeah, but I would know that something just tried to happen to me. So, detect magic?
No,
Knowledge
you
Arcana.
don't. You don't.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Just don't.
I'm going to attempt to turn the helmet into a copy of one of the bowls.
Using?
Polymorph any object.
Alrighty.
This is where I turn into a bowl.
And then we use you.
We would.
Might as well.
Hey, open the way. It's great.
Just remember to pour him out afterwards.
Let me
Yeah,
just
yeah,
check. Let me just do an untrained craft check to see how good a facsimile of one of the bowls I do. Craft is int based.
This is why you're doing it. You're smarty cookie.
That's not a bad craft check, all things considered.
Yes. Considering commoners have to make do with a +1, maybe +3. Yeah. Alrighty. You concentrate carefully on the dimensions and texture and material of the bowl you want. And after a moment you feel the helmet ripple under your fingers. And now you can feel a bowl in your hands, but it still looks like a helmet. In fact, you poke your thumbs through the side of it when you hold it round the rim.
The hell?
That's unusual.
So is the armor an illusion?
Detect magic?
It still doesn't look like anything extravagant, but that hasn't meant anything in this damn place.
Knowledge Arcana. Not a bad roll.
What you're seeing is pretty much exactly what you'd expect if there was an illusion on something to make it look like a helmet, and you changed the true nature of it, but the illusion didn't go away.
Well, I will relay that and just go, huh. Well, let's use it as a prayer bowl.
It's a bowl now.
If it wasn't a bowl before, it is now. Let's try. It's gonna look fucking stupid, though.
Let's set it on fire.
Yeah, I got the liquid. Once he puts the bowl in the proper place, I'll put the liquid in and lighter.
You have to do it on faith, because it looks like a helmet.
I go it on faith.
All right.
Isn't that just the damnedest thing? Oh well.
You
Magic
place
sure is weird.
you place the helmet in the grip of the dragon statue, pour liquid into it, spilling a little bit because you realize that even though it looks upright, it isn't white, and light it on fire.
Hooray.
And although you do not hear anything, you do not feel any emotions in the floor, absolutely nothing happens other than when you guys look up from the flame, you get a sense that the room is not what it was a minute ago.
We can see down all the corridors now.
Maybe we can. Just not the way back, obviously. Because, yeah, no, fuck us.
So where
it's
are we going?
Well, now we have to explore proper, I suppose. It might have just dispelled whatever was shifting the rooms. So maybe all the rooms are now in proper order rather than being cut off at random intervals. Maybe.
I don't remember this northern room right here, though.
Neither do I.
Alright, well, let's try it. It's got a little passage south, but it's a dead end, so that's weird.
That's not a dead end. That's a passage going into darkness.
Yay, darkness.
Let's
In
attack.
this incident. Alright, I get my gun.
Darkness. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a locker rock back in. And you can
Well,
go
that
hide in
clearly
my
goes
ropes.
somewhere, so we go that way, I suppose.
I am 100% sure that that is not the way we were supposed to solve that puzzle.
So if you had taken pieces of Fulton's armor to replace the missing pieces on the suit,
Oh yeah, we were totally going to do that. Anyway, keep going.
any heavy armor would have done, actually, then the statue would, the helmet would have revealed its true nature as a prayer bowl. Lyndall transmuted a prayer bowl into a prayer bowl.
Oh, that's great. So technically we did solve it with the prayer bowl.
Just in the weirdest fucking way possible.
That's amazing.
We technically saw it through stupidity. Winners!
Oh, that's great.
I call that a win.
And there's no way I'll ever know that. And I just
None
look
of
at
us
it,
will know. We thought we were really clever.
That's hilarious.
I made a great ball.
Magic's the damnedest thing. Oh well, let's set this on fire.
Hey, it worked! We're the best adventurers.
Okay.
Smoking diamond dust.
That's
Setting
why we
hats
have-
on
That's
fire.
all you.
Shut up.
Spending almost an entire day trying to kill a golem.
That kind of fun is why we have 2 whole viewers.
I think one of those is me.
Awesome.
Entirely possible.
You're watching the stream right now, are you?
No, not right now. There's 2 viewers watching it. That's not me.
Not me.
I don't know how many viewers we have right now. Okay.
Well, if you're watching it, yes, we are naturally this dumb.
Ooh, a comfy chair.
I'm loading, so...
Let
Not
me
in the
know.
comfy chair.
Let me know once everyone's loaded.
It's probably a minute.
Oh,
We should set it on
boy.
fire.
That's some people.
Oh, thank God, a fight. Finally something we can do direct.
Good people to cast Flesh Manifestation on.
That's
And
our
hey,
first
look.
edition.
And
having
hey,
to
look,
memorize
it's
things.
20 after 6.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll need to stop after here once I've loaded. It's kind of taking its time.
Hey, look, a painting. I hope its eyes follow.
I'm at
me.
13 to 15. Whatever that 14th thing is really chugging.
It's 5 megs, yeah.
That'll do it.
Is it this rug? It looks magnificent.
Actually, it's the whole underlying map. This is one big image with a bunch of tokens on it.
Ah,
Instead of the tile-based approach I usually use.
That would explain why it's so few things and why it's taking so long. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I'm in. You're right, this is nice. And full of creepy people. Nice.
Yes.
Wow, it's just straight up fucking creepers. Like hooded, creepy, bald men kind of creepers. Damn.
And people with needle teeth.
Yeah, well, we just stumbled in the evil council of evil. Or the perfectly normal people who happen to be really ugly and creepy. Council.
Yes. You come to the end of the hallway where there is a very thick wooden double door, and you can hear the distant drums and chanting that you've been able to hear through most of that catacomb just the other side.
Alright, classic breaching maneuver. I gesture to Fulton to basically back me up. Door's there, right?
Door's there, actually. I just couldn't put you outside the map.
Oh, okay, so we do classic breaching room with Fulton on the right, me on the left, and the two casters wherever the hell they want to be, and then presumably Fulton would push the door open, shield and sword ready, and I'd be right behind him, gun at the draw.
I become
know,
invisible.
breaching.
Please move Shino there back a thing. Or that works.
I become invisible. Poof.
Yeah, I'd probably cast Greater Invisibility right before we go in here.
Those would be good ideas. And we will resume with that in effect. Next time.
Dragon Ball Z.
Let's go break all their teeth and then find out that they're lawful good worshippers of a Yamande.
Just because we're ugly doesn't mean we're not good people.
I'm pretty sure Fulton will be able to figure that out pretty quick. And they would too, since he has the symbols of Ayamade all over him.
Yeah, like, hey, look, a fellow worshiper.
That would teach us an important lesson about making assumptions.
Yeah.
Just because someone looks like an orc.
Doesn't necessarily mean.
Meh.
Alrighty.
There is a
So-
reason Fulton wears a helmet.
Yeah.
So I'll see you all on the 4th for Mutants and Masterminds,
Yes.
and Hlosterin on the 11th. Have a good New Year, everybody.
Have a great
You
New
too.
Year.
Belated Christmas, Happy New Year. Go, I don't know if Kwanzaa's happened yet, whatever.
Seconded. Good day.
Good night.
Night.